a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
What's
Hello,
going on,
hello.
guys? Well,
Hello.
that wasn't quite the intro I wanted. I fucking suck at Hollands. And we had a really heartfelt intro memorializing the late and great living legend himself, Carl Weathers, who is no longer part of this world. And I wanted to make that, and I'm not good at things, so that just didn't fucking happen.
Yet.
But not to the best efforts of my closest, dearest friends who tried to make this work, but I sent the wrong file, so it was just a compressed version of the original intro. Anyway, if I can work it out later, we will show a quick memorial to Carl Weathers, and I'd like to talk about him a little bit because I'm sure everybody has some very fond memories. If you're about my age group, he was a big impact in a lot of our lives. So we'll start with Jack. What's your favorite memory of Carl Weathers, Jack?
Well, I remember when we used to go drinking around the bars in Philadelphia, and no, I'm joking. Obviously, I mean, like, I grew up knowing him as Apollo Creed. You know, I didn't really know him in anything earlier than that. I think my favourite memory of him is when he was in Happy Gilmore. He was perfect in that role.
Yes.
So yeah, that's mine.
I've got so many, man. It's everything from Apollo Creed who I was telling my wife this earlier. Like when I was a child, and he died in Rocky 4, which the Rocky series, that is my favorite film series, just point blank. Like
If he dies, he dies.
oh, go ahead. What up, Nemesis?
I was just quoting
Putting
freaking Dolph Lundgren. If he dies, he dies.
Dude, that
It's just the cinematography as his head comes crashing down onto the
Yeah.
canvas as he throws in the towel.
Mhm.
And then the one guy who was like his manager is like, God, he's like, somebody call a fire or something like that. Man. Like,
He's all in that slow motion, and he's like all the distorted.
The camera, the cinematography just told so much story back then. I love my favorite memory is of him playing Dylan in Predator.
Yes. Yeah.
That the infamous
It's a good
handshake.
part.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. How are you doing? You're pushing.
That's awesome because, and he has like, because at first you think, okay, he has like this whole crazy full circle character arc in Predator. First, he's just like, you think he's his buddy from back in the day. Then you find out that he just like set him up, that they weren't like going there for that. Then once he finally fucking realizes what's going on in that movie, that he's killing everybody, he's like, Dutch, you get your people out of here. And he goes after, after Mac.
Hey, do you guys mind taking just a second? I figured out a way to share it. I just want to do a really quick
Do it up.
Oh yeah, that's
tribute.
fine.
Let's do it.
Guys, don't mind just sitting on the sidelines for just a moment.
Speaking of sidelines, I'm a Raiders fan.
That's just, you should not admit that ever.
You can shut the fuck up.
Let me know if you can hear it.
Find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
On our stage this weekend, please give it up, y'all, for Carl Weathers. I'm never gonna shake your hand like a person.
Why would you?
Why would
you? No normal person shakes the way. Listen, that no. There it is. There it is.
Oh, it is always wonderful to see you, Carl.
Jeez, man, it's so nice to be here. Look at this crowd. I just have to ask a question. What are you all doing here? Come on. Oh, come on. What are you doing here? What's the matter with you? You have no place to go? From all of us on The Mandalorian, we appreciate you. All right?
Yes.
Five more left. Watch it. There you go. Come on. Very nice. All right, it's time to go to school, son. Come on, get your hands up, man.
Do you see me more as the respected dramatic actor or more of the beloved?
Forgot about this.
Whoa. There's still plenty of meat on that bone. Now, you take this home, throw it in a pot, add some broth, a potato. Baby, you got a stew going.
I think I'd like my money back.
Because some damn fool accused you of being the best.
There he is.
Dylan.
You
Dylan!
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
That's how me and all my friends say hello, by the way.
CA got to
Say hello to another man.
Huh?
If you come to Vegas, man, that's how we're introducing ourselves.
Hell yeah.
All for it.
We're having an arm wrestle in the air.
Yep. okay.
I was
Didn't know
an arm wrestling.
That's how I greet my mom.
What is this fucking type? Come on, forget about it.
That's how she greets you.
Job you pulled up. Very nice, Dutch.
True that.
Every time she sees you, Diesel, she's like, "You son of a bitch."
It was like that for several
You survived another day.
It was like that for several decades.
Why'd you pass?
We are rescue team.
We are
not
rescue
assassins.
team. Not assassins. Now, what do we got to do?
That cabinet minister is very important to our scope of operations in this part of the world.
Dutch, the general's saying that a couple of our friends are about to get squeezed, and we can't let that happen. We need the best. That's why you're here. Go on. Simple setup. One-day operation. We pick up their trailer at the chopper, run them down, grab those hostages, and bounce back across the border before anybody knows we were there. What do you mean we? I'm going in with you, Dutch.
So good.
Get your tissues ready, folks.
Shut up, Happy. Don't feel bad about me.
Got my hand.
Hand back, see?
Piano still playing. I love that.
White lace and promises.
Oh no, you got copyright.
No, I knew it. I knew it. Streams unavailable.
Boo.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
Maybe it'll come
Yeah,
back
it says
up.
we're still live, right?
No,
it nuked it.
Go on.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh.
I was afraid of that
Mute
because of
yourself.
the music and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, not only
Yeah.
that, it was a lot of clip.
Yeah.
It was
It was a long clip.
A lot of stuff.
That's all right.
Oh well.
You wouldn't have thought with all the sort of wobbling and distortion that it would have
Right.
picked up on that.
Yeah, I
It's
that's
probably
what
just audio.
I
It's
thought
not even
the way I edited
video.
it would have been fine, but
No,
well,
those
streams
you'd
come
have
back
to
right
ask
after.
for a manual review or something to look at the actual video, but the audio they're going to get you for.
I
Really?
blame all you guys
Yep.
for not talking. I know we were all
We were
just
talking through
reminiscing.
some of it.
Wait,
Not the Rocky
Just
strip.
keep
I'm
it
just
live.
watching the Rocky.
you have to
montage.
respect the
Rocky.
Rocky script.
here's the thing, YouTube. We're paying tribute to one of the
It
greatest
doesn't matter. YouTube don't give
African
a fuck.
actors of all time.
Yeah, because YouTube.
Now I see why you were asking
Had a
me.
huge impact on all
Paul
of our
earlier.
lives, and you're like,
Wait,
fuck
so
you.
what does this do? Like, I mean, does he have to like beg them to let go of his channel, or
No, it
No, it's
should.
not
If
streaming.
in a second, it should just pop back up. It should just start streaming
Yeah.
again, shouldn't
Yeah,
it?
it'll refresh.
Yeah.
Just when you get into your settings, they're gonna notify you of clipped material. Just whatever
You gotta
part
go
they want
check it out.
deleted, just delete it. Yeah,
Yeah,
That sucks.
that's why. Yeah, that's why I don't do any of that tribute stuff on YouTube. Is because I just
yeah.
music problems
After
on
the
There
YouTube.
it is.
We're back.
It's back up.
We're black.
Yep, there
Got
you
it back.
We're
So-
black.
Hey.
I'm back in black.
After the
here.
stream,
We
let's see when
tributed
I
too
look at
hard.
Rumble. Okay.
But let's
help you out,
let's all
Rumble.
take a moment and just talk about fucking Carl Weathers, man. This guy. Did you even know he was in his late 70s, pushing 80s? I did
Yeah.
not.
I thought it was
Yeah, I
70
could've figured he was
something,
about that.
I believe, but like he's still much like Ernie Hudson. He still looks the same, just about it,
He
man.
looks he
Black
looked-
don't
Yeah.
crack. Is that what you're saying, Diesel? Black don't crack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true, man. Look
Most-
at everybody else in Ghostbusters and look at Ernie Hudson. You're just like, boy, Bill Murray looks like he's 120.
I know, right?
And Ernie Hudson looks just like he did in 84.
Yeah, he barely.
I know, right? It's like his
Oh,
hair
dude.
is a little gray. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. man.
Otherwise, he looks
there is.
like he just stepped from the Ghostbusters 2 set to the new set. Otherwise,
Harold Ramis looked pretty good though, didn't he?
I don't know, man. Like,
Oh,
no. No, it didn't.
that's messed up.
you got me, you son.
You know what's
Every
messed
damn
up is
time.
all of those guys: Arnold, Weathers, Body Ventura, Jesse
Sly.
Ventura. They're all like approaching 80.
Yeah.
So
It's sad to think about it.
And we really don't have a generation to replace them at all.
No.
No,
No,
man.
we
Everybody's
don't.
a bunch of candy asses now, man.
There's
I mean-
nobody like them left.
Bunch of fruit.
Chris Pratt is one of them that possibly could. I mean, you seen him get ripped for the Terminal List, man. That
Well, there's
what's his
like
name
you
from
don't have
Reacher?
those
Alan
action
Richardson.
heroes,
Oh,
those action
yeah.
star
Yeah.
heroes like we did back
Yeah.
in the day.
Gals, new favorite.
It's not the same type of action anymore. It's all just superhero shit.
but that's just it. Like, but
Yeah.
Chris Pratt
Yeah.
with the Terminal List, that was the
Like-
closest thing that, like, out of modern stuff that got me that same kind of feeling.
Yeah, Terminalist and Reacher are
Yeah.
about as close
I was
as it
gonna
comes to
say,
in this
uh,
day.
Chris Pratt and the dude from Reacher. I can't think of his name.
Alan Richardson.
And the Punisher.
Of
Um,
course, one of
Which
the
is funny.
ladies
You see,
knows his name.
John
you see
Bernthal?
Alan Richardson come from Blue Mountain State and stuff into Reacher. It's just like night and day between Thad Castle. And
I didn't remember
Oh,
that he
dude,
was
yeah.
in BMS. I
yeah,
need to
Thad
go back
Castle.
and rewatch.
He was Aquaman on Smallville.
No shit.
I
So-
Another
so,
thing too.
Yeah.
fucking right. I
If
forgot.
Cavill would get a new agent, he could get better roles that would
I'll say-
actually emphasize the fact that he is also in their ranks.
Maybe
Yeah.
he's just an
Oh
overrated
yeah,
actor.
absolutely.
Maybe you can shut the fuck up.
No,
I'm
his,
just saying, Henry Cavill is overrated.
his
He's
best
No, the fuck, he's
role-
not.
only good at
None
Mission
of the women are
Impossible.
gonna be with you,
fucking
MSK.
6.
No, he's
Oh,
not.
oh,
shit Superman.
Okay. MSK. I fucking love you. You're like a little brother to me, but you're fucking retarded.
He's not that great of an actor, though. He has the
No,
same
no,
movements
okay.
every
I get
time.
the point.
He's not good.
MSK
He sucked
Arnold
as Superman.
Schwarzenegger
Pick him.
Trash.
wasn't a great
Anyone else?
actor.
Anyone else?
Even
Pick him.
Sly Stallone wasn't great. He wasn't, but they were
Mhm.
action stars. It's a different fucking scope for those guys. He was a great action star. Henry Cavill is a great action star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be
a good actor.
Jason
He's a great
Statham is
action
also
star.
in.
Henry
Yeah,
Cavill will not be remembered
Statham's
as
pretty good.
Not a great
I'm
actor.
just saying, Henry Cavill just not as good as the guys we're talking about. He's not in the same league.
I will say this: Hayden Christensen, dumpster of an actor, but he has the best choreography out of any actor in the Star Wars films. No one could wield a lightsaber like him.
Yeah.
No one put in the work like him.
Rosario Dawson totally can.
Rosario Dawson does the most basic garbage ass fucking dual wielding I've ever seen.
She looks like a geriatric, like that one scene, that one clip where she it's like it's in slow motion.
You know what she can do?
It's painful.
Rosario Dawson was cardboard level as Hayden Christensen's acting.
Right?
Yeah, it was. As far as the character,
has anyone actually seen Jumper outside of the Star Wars prequels? Has anyone seen Jumper with Hayden Christensen? Yeah. He's terrible.
Yeah,
right. He's not good.
He's not holding a lightsaber in there either, is he?
No,
he didn't have a lightsaber, bro.
He was outshined by Samuel Jackson.
I actually knew,
well, pretty much anybody's outshined by Samuel Jackson.
I knew Hayden Christensen when he worked at Pizza Hut.
No way. That's awesome.
I remember Ryan Reynolds in that sitcom, Two Guys, a Girl, in a Pizza Place.
Me too.
And then he launched from there.
You know what's weird? He was so chunky back then.
Ryan Reynolds is the fucking goat. Anybody that doesn't think that, dude, not only does he know how he's a good actor, he knows how to play the roles he's in. He knows how to fucking market them. He leaked that first video for Deadpool.
Yeah, the trailer that they got approved that got freaking shelved from Fox, and he's just like, whoops.
Oh, wasn't me. And old photos.
Only 4 people. Only 4 people.
Does anyone remember for Detective Pikachu? He's supposed to launch the whole movie, but it was just one scene on repeat for a whole hour for anyone trying to download it.
Yeah. He's also good in semi-serious roles too. I can never remember the name of the movie, but it's him and I think Jason Bateman.
Oh, that's the one where they swap bodies. That shit is funny as a motherfucker.
So not that one. And
okay.
I think I'm mixing it up.
I like the
Jason
one with
Sudeikis.
I like the one with Denzel Washington, Safe Room.
That's a good one.
Or Safe House. Sorry.
But let me look it up because I'm
Denzel's the fucking shit.
Was it Life?
Possibly. Where he's a dad.
Oh, Life's that science fiction horror shit where the fucking
Let me.
That was pretty good.
It was it was not Van Wilder.
Van Wilder was the big comedy one with National Lampoon.
I know, I was fucking around. That was my college life. Smoking Aces he was good in.
Oh yes. I forgot about Smoking Aces. That was a crazy one.
Proposal?
Nope.
Was it a rom-com?
I'll find it.
That's a
Y'all
rom-com,
talk. This is my.
It has that one's with.
She's not really looking. She's just looking at pictures of him shirtless on Google image search.
The Proposal. The whole movie was only watchable with Betty White. Betty White was in it.
She could have really been his grandmother. Like that.
Yeah.
On the nose.
They really loved each other too. They would joke around and
fucking. This is why, I do not. There are the articles right now that Deadpool will save the MCU.
It'll be
not fucking.
If anything, the next Deadpool movie should be Deadpool kills the MCU.
Right.
It might end up being, but
Deadpool is going to be a very good movie. That is it.
Yeah.
Just like
he's not going to be in all the rest of the fucking movies, even.
Right. That's because that's not going to be a Marvel movie. That's more like Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool movie. That's why
basically, yeah. What it's going to be is the end of the Fox X-Men era.
My thing with it is, people think very short term. Yeah, it's going to save it, but that's in context of what's coming out. We only have one MCU movie coming out this year. Next year, there's Captain America 4, Thunderbolts, and we're gonna have Blade and Fantastic Four. Well, yeah, it's only gonna save it
Oh,
for this
Blade's no
year.
longer shelved.
No, they released it as 2025. Spec reportedly, but like it'll save it, but it's not going to be the same that he's talking about. He's talking about saving as like fans are going to rally behind it and get behind the MCU again. Yeah, just for this year. When it comes 2025, yeah, it's all going to go back to the
Fans
again.
are done getting behind an entire franchise. Fans are just sticking behind things that they know are good now. They've been burned too many times.
They're only coming out for Deadpool 3 because Ryan Reynolds is popular. They're familiar with the brand already. That's it. And then that's the thing though, just because Deadpool 3 would perform well, that doesn't mean that like the other 3 would carry over in that performance. Like, people don't understand, man. Convergence is really hard to do. How are you going to convert all those Deadpool 3 fans? Hey, we have Fantastic Four, and Reed Richards doesn't even look like Reed Richards. Oh yeah. Sign up for our bullshit for the next 4 years again.
Dude, according to the rumors, Reed Richards is going to be the fucking villain of the movie, just like in the Eternal.
And they wonder why their movies stink. What the fuck?
How many times have they done Fantastic Four, and how many times have they fucked it up?
Every single time. Those first two are bad. Those Fox movies are trash. That other one they released, I never seen Fan Force. I can't comment about things I haven't watched, but those first 2 movies are not good.
It's Jesus.
I'm just saying, like, is anyone excited for Thunderbolts? Anyone excited for? I mean, Blade and Captain America. No, just Blade. Just Blade and Deadpool 3 is the only thing people are excited about. No one's excited.
I would be excited about Blade, but part of me knows that they're just gonna fuck it up.
It's just gonna be trash. Everything they put out is trash, man.
Yeah.
Everything, all the rumors have been that it's going to revolve around Blade's daughter. It's going to be a bait.
Of course it is.
A fucking
Like, who wants to watch that shit? Like, no one buys a Blade comic book to talk about his daughter and shit.
I go back to when I was 17 years old when the first Blade came out, Halloween. And I got the fade fucking haircut, and I put the
and you went in blackface?
Sharpie.
I was
going to
say, put shoe black on you, did you as well?
Well, I was going as Blade.
Put your mum's leather jacket on.
My mom stopped me right before we went out the door and said, this is probably not a good idea. So then I went as the Crow.
Should have committed to it.
Good save.
I wish I did, because fuck it. You know,
Yeah, it's like the what was it? The kid at the Native American Chiefs game or some shit, and the people were rallying.
Right.
And it turned out the kid's also Native American. Like, fuck it. Like, this is what I want.
The thing was though, half of his face was red. He had his face painted up in his favorite team's colors, and they just shot a picture of the one side and said blackface.
Exactly.
And dude, that fucking reporter doubled down on it, and tripled down, quadrupled down, and then he finally got fucking. Then he got sued.
Yeah, so I want to do a movie where it's like a black and white movie. Well, the movie's not actually black and white, but with black folks. But everyone who's playing a black character is a white person in blackface, and everyone who's playing a white character is a black person in whiteface, and just make a fucking movie and like
I love it.
Let piss everyone off. That's what I want to see. Like, I just want
Who's the racist motherfucker who made
That's
this?
awesome.
I mean, here, I'm going to go down this list of things. To be
So
excited
I can't find the movie I was thinking of, but while I was looking, have y'all seen Definitely Maybe
Yes.
with Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, a long
That's
time
really,
ago.
It's a really good movie where it's a serious role for him. for the most part.
Yeah, that one like hits you right in the feels, and you just like, damn.
Yep.
I'm just got all right, here's the first thing coming up. Captain America Brave New World. That's next year. Anyone excited for that?
Yep.
Are you really asking that
All
question?
right. Okay. Fantastic Four.
Nope. Don't care.
No,
All right,
dude.
Blade.
Nope. Fuck that movie.
Nope, sorry. Unless it's Wesley Snipes returning.
Ain't
nope.
no Blade.
The main actor
Thunderbolt.
doesn't even want to be in it anymore.
Right.
I think he would have been good as Blade.
Marsh.
Remember they're going to cast
Marsh
Stephen
Ollie.
Young
Ollie.
as they're going to cast Stephen Young as Sentry, and the only reason why they didn't do it is because he dropped out because he's just doing other things. So they actually casted a white guy. It's like, bruh,
Oh,
what
they
is
did
going on
recast
here?
with a white guy?
Yeah,
I bet you that script was
Is
so.
that racist?
I bet you the script was so
no?
horrible that they all just don't want to be a part of that film. Like, I'm sure they all got like a glimpse of the script.
Can't wait for these TV shows. Daredevil Born Again. Okay, maybe.
Yeah, fuck that.
No.
Fuck
You
that.
also
I don't
have,
trust him.
okay, Agatha, Dark
Absolutely
Old
not.
Diaries. The fuck is all this shit? Oh god, the Ironheart series.
Definitely not.
God, I was so upset that they unshelved
I'm actually
that garbage.
I'm actually looking forward
I
to
was
that
hoping it
one.
would stay on the shelf.
All right,
I just want to see how terrible and awful that's going to be.
another Spider-Man animated series. That's the one where it's an alternate timeline. Maybe.
You know what we
Miles
need?
Morales
You want a black superhero? All right, you really want one? Let's get Todd McFarlane a fucking deal and get Spawn remade.
Yeah.
And
I
well,
thought they working on it.
You are fucking right.
This is how inclusive Marvel is.
yes.
Who wants the Wakanda series? Eyes of Wakanda.
Look,
Anybody want any of this shit? This sounds
No,
like dollar store thrift shit
look,
here.
Spawn is
I don't
special
think-
to me. Spawn was the one comic I actually went out and collected from chapter 1 to 236, and then that entire series managed to pay my way out of fucking poverty at a point in my life. Spawn is my
toys-
fucking hero.
Those toys still sell in the
They
in the
do.
stores.
Dude, he did
how
sell
lasting
those
that was.
toys.
Like
Those
even
toys
in
sell.
the 90s, that
Even
shit
his
is so
DC
fucking
stuff sells.
detailed
I
and shit.
had a medieval Spawn figure. I had Overkill. I had Vindicator, or not Vindicator, Violator.
Yeah,
Dude,
Vibrator?
no, fucking, and we were talking about this on MSKs a couple nights ago. The way they need to do Spawn is, oh my god, they have to take so much care and consideration. They have to make Twitch the most unassuming fucking dork,
Yep.
also the biggest badass ever. So he has to be played by somebody like Michael Cera. Fucking big mustache. You don't think
Maybe?
Michael
Can you make him a badass though? God.
You just give him a fucking switchblade and a sniper rifle? Yes. That's the whole thing. In the
I
comic
think he can
book-
pull it off. I think Michael Cera
All right,
could.
I'll
It's
give
a
you Michael
stretch, though.
Cera if he's willing to get a fucking haircut.
Yes.
Just take the mop off his head and it's fine.
Just get rid of that
Yeah.
fucking
No, the
hair
whole
that
thing
makes it
about
look like he has a
Twitch-
fucking penis on his head.
Twitch looks like a fucking dork. He is the most unassuming fucking person that you'll ever see, but he's the most dangerous. I mean, he's fucking Bruce Wayne. He is
No,
fucking
Twitch
so
is
lethal.
savage.
I think you've got to be careful what you wish for. And just by uttering the words, they need to remake Spawn. It just opens the
Yeah.
door up to putting ideas in their heads. Do you know what I mean?
That's when
And
Spawn.
it's not going to go the way that you think it will.
Oprah
Jack,
Winfrey.
Jack. I'm
Or
sorry.
he's
Okay,
recast with
let's look at what happened with
Nicki Minaj.
One Piece, with somebody, the creator, having that much control of their own property. If Todd McFarlane is
All right, Big Rob.
in control of this production, it's gonna be a fucking
So-
masterpiece.
Will it though? Does Todd McFarlane have the fortitude to stand up and fucking protect his thing? Because there are
Yes.
plenty of creators out there right now
He has
that'll
in the
fucking
past.
sell their soul to DEI bullshit.
No,
He has in the past.
Todd
like-
McFarlane does, because he has stood up against all of this bullshit. He is a fucking voice. He's a voice of the fucking fans right now that says this is fucking dumb. He is saying this right now. He's not the only reason why a new Spawn movie or another season of the animated series hasn't been made is because of his creative control. And he's going to say, no, this is not how this works.
HBO wasn't too happy about that.
Yep.
They really
They
needed
took
Spawn
off
to be a
and he said,
lesbian African American
"Fuck
woman.
you, have a good day."
Okay. So who plays Al Simmons in the remake?
Oh, really? Anyone could, because he's just gonna be
MSK.
barbecued anyways.
I was gonna say MSK would be the perfect spawn.
Hello?
MSK is the YouTube spawn.
Oh Lord. Well, because this is the problem with putting out something like Spawn. Now I don't know too much about the character. I have to do my own little digging into him because I like to learn about new characters that I haven't, but that I previously wasn't a fan of before.
Should. Have you
Spawn
seen
is
Spawn the movie?
fantastic.
Dude, no, you should get into that.
He's the one character I've really just never dived into, like just ever.
Al Simmons, just
Oh
entire
my God,
plot.
you are
tragic.
messing out.
YouTube
Sorry.
kicked us off. What?
For
You're
real?
still there.
Yeah, we're still there.
Oh, yeah, we're still there.
Yeah, we're still there. Maybe
Still on the-
maybe you're a little bit behind, Strider.
Okay, so like the problem with putting out
Where's
Spawn
Strider?
is
Holy shit.
there's like one or two things that I'm thinking.
Actually, no, I was the first one to notice that the YouTube stream had gone down. I warned y'all.
What
Y'all
the
are
heck?
actually behind.
I suck at this, man.
Not your fault. No, it's not your
Yeah,
fault.
you get
Actually,
used to it.
I had a feeling that they would ding you for copyright, either during the whole montage because it was
Oh,
showing
yeah.
like Unbroken, like the whole sequence of Rocky, or whenever Carl Weathers started playing piano. I knew that was going to happen. I should have warned you.
Well, because like
I did. I
Just
said
think
it
of it
in
this
private.
Just think like if it's really good, let's say the Spawn movie eventually comes out and it's really good. There is no doubt they're gonna try to basically make everything in that movie's image after it. You know, there's gonna be at least a trilogy announced, spin-off characters announced, and all that stuff, man. It could be a good or bad thing. I have no clue. I don't know.
The thing is, they have plenty of material to pull from.
Yes. Spawn, God, the lore there is incredible.
And if the Spawn movie does well, it might make other movies be like, hey, we might want to actually start telling better stories for people to get into again. Just, competition is always good. I mean, it could be a very good thing. The problem here is this Spawn movie been like rumored for like forever. I mean, is it ever going to come out?
I think a Spawn movie needs to be animated because as full and as crazy as Todd McFarlane's art is, you can't do that in real life. Unless you probably could do that in real life, but whoever does that in real life would be a god among men. But
they did pretty damn good back in the day with the first movie, though.
That's true.
With the CGI they had available, they did pretty damn good.
You think studios now are going to use CGI? Practical effects properly? No way. No way, dude.
there's no one that knows how to do it anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dying art
even
form, man. Practical effects is.
I know.
I mean, they should.
Part of the reason you don't see
the guys that
Stan
were doing
Winston's
that
still alive,
thing
isn't he?
I know the people doing the Super Sentai, they switched the CGI too because they were mixing like napalm. It was actually dangerous with actors.
I mean, well, that makes sense.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, could you save the MCU? Like a few years back, a while ago, could you the thought of an MCU movie coming out and just completely crashing and bombing at the box office was like very few far in between. Now, like they don't have that guaranteed fan base there anymore. That's gonna support them blindly. They just don't have that.
It doesn't help that their movies are so fucking expensive.
Honestly, here's the brilliant thing, though. I think with the Spawn film, this would actually be the perfect opportunity to find a new black action star. This would be the perfect time for someone to break out. If they take up the role of Al Simmons, they can make it their own. They can write their own ticket. This would be like the perfect transition moment for someone like in WWE or freaking looking to branch out and actually hit their true acting stride.
Michael B. Jordan.
No. He is way too small for Al Simmons.
No.
I mean, he's
Plus,
bulked up
like
pretty-
Michael
bulked
B.
up
Jordan's
pretty.
gonna try to interject some
my
other shit in there, like,
yeah.
I want to wear. I don't want to wear Spawn's outfit. I want to wear Vegeta's outfit from Dragon Ball for some fucking reason or some shit. Like, get
Exactly.
the fuck out of here
Spawn
with
is clearly an example of white colonization of a black man's soul. Just saying.
If the woke writers get their hands on it, if the woke writers get their hands on it, it's probably going to be Lizzo. So.
Oh God.
Very true. That's what I was saying.
Wash your mouth out.
She'll be dead from a heart failure and
we all know
diabetes.
She wouldn't need to like. She wouldn't even use any of the power. She just have to roll on everybody.
I was gonna say sit, but all right.
She doesn't need to wear a terrifying costume. Just dress in more sparkly tights, and everybody will run for their fucking lives.
Right.
Yeah, I just want to see. I just want to see that picture of that close up of the G string again. Please, yeah. I haven't quite thrown up here. I haven't thrown up in a few years, so you know.
Oh, like the villains all give up by just one look. They're like, oh, okay, we just give up. We don't want to look this.
You're like, we're good. We're good. Do what you want. Just as long as it's over there.
We can smell it from here. Just stay back.
Hold up, motherfucker! I ain't played my flute yet.
He pulls bananas
Where did
away
that
from
flute
her.
even come from?
Who's
You don't have a
worse,
belt to
Lizzo or
or anything.
Gorlock?
Who's worse, Lizzo or Gorlock? Gorlock, obviously.
Be the clown.
I would yeet them both into the sun today.
Gorlock for
how?
It's tough because
You know, like in Ghostbusters, where they say don't cross the streams, never get Gorlock and Lizzo in the same space. They can never.
They would throw off the Earth's rotation if they were in one. They were the same spot.
like, it's tough because culturally Lizzo is verifiably worse than Gorlock, but just in the pure aspect of a living creature that calls itself a fellow human being, Gorlock.
Lizzo,
No,
you can
Gorlock
escape
is
Gorlock.
Violator.
You cannot escape
In clown
Lizzo.
form.
She will never go the fuck away.
Good on you.
Don't think that this is going to be different than what they do, or like the woke bullshit isn't going to be what they do in Fantastic Four. The single one reason why they've never made a good Fantastic Four movie is that no one in Hollywood, anywhere, in any way, shape, or form, understands a family dynamic. And what is the Fantastic Four? They're Marvel's first fucking family. They can't do it with a collection of people. They can't do it with Reed Richards and Sue Storm having children. They will never fucking not fuck that movie up because they do not understand what a family is at all.
Yep.
And they don't want to.
Women don't have daddy issues.
Hold on. Have you heard the rumors about the plot?
Something about Reed being the bad guy, which is some bullshit they've tried in late iterations of Fantastic Four. Which is,
according to leakers, Reed Richards will be the villain of the movie, and the movie will conclude with the Fantastic Four being Ben, fucking Johnny, Sue, and She-Hulk.
Why did they have it out for this guy? They shredded him into spaghetti in fucking Doctor Strange, and now they're going to make him the villain that everybody hates, and Pedro Pascal is going to have a role where he dies.
And Sue is going to be a lesbian. Yes.
Oh, they're going to fuck each other.
The head of the fan will be a
Marvel's so white.
woman. You know it's going to happen.
I mean, like the biggest red flag. They already have a red flag. They casted Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. If that's not a red flag, I don't know what is. Honestly,
he's a good actor, but he's not. He's not Richards. He's not Reed Richards.
He's not Reed Richards.
He's supposed to be the smartest man in the world. That's not going to happen.
They already cast the perfect person for Reed Richards, and they shouldn't have fucked with it.
Yep.
I actually thought his performance wasn't that good. Honestly, I thought it was really bad.
Well, he didn't have anything to work on.
Did you see the role that he had?
No, I mean, like he was fan-casted, but I didn't think he was that good, honestly.
I think Reed Richards supposed to be warm and inviting. And
shit, though. Like
that is 100% the writers. Like
yes.
John
there was nothing good about that movie. I can't judge. I can't say like Patrick Stewart's Xavier sucked in that movie. It kind of did, but the whole fucking movie sucked. Everyone's fucking performance was shit in that movie.
Yep. The whole movie.
You can't judge anyone's performance at all whatsoever from that movie. There's just
did anyone else throw up in their fucking mouths whenever Patrick Stewart wheeled into the frame and they had the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo? They dared have the X-Men 97 theme.
I'm not gonna lie.
I lost my I did lost my brain in that movie when people have to. If you know X-Men, how strong a telepath Professor X is. You can't really enter that guy's mind. How the frick would Wanda enter his mind? Plus, and then convince him to kill himself. How could Wanda convince him to kill himself in his own mind when his mind is his power? Like that makes no sense.
Because she was a strong, independent whammon.
Diversity.
Hey! Because
whammon power. The power
Black
of
girl magic.
We have Black
What was that song?
Crazy Girl Magic?
Woman show.
Maybe
I'm a woman or whatever.
I guess there's one upside, or there's one blessing to Carl Weathers being dead. And that's that he got out of his contract early.
Yeah.
I was about to make a joke that even he was sick of Black History Month, so he peaced out.
I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't even make it past the beginning of that freaking Wanda movie just because of the pure fact they didn't even have Shoma Gorath his actual name. But the big eye monster at the beginning.
That was the last MCU movie I've seen.
Vagabond finishes sentence.
Oh, what happened? Oh, I forgot what I was saying.
Oh, go ahead.
You know, no, but I think the good thing about these movies sucking, honestly, is it's honestly like this is for the Iron Age, really, right? So anyone doing independent shit, whatever, like this is your time to shine and just blow these motherfuckers out the way. That's my opinion of the whole shit. Like I don't go to movie theaters. I barely go to. It's like
There's a gap in the market.
You guys do it. Yeah, like
there's a gap in the market right now for.
Yeah, definitely, and it was like, you know, I'm just waiting to see whoever comes up with something. Where's the guy that does what's that movie with the he went back in time to fight Hitler? Kung Fury. They're about to do a sequel to that shit. Like that's what I'm excited for. I'm here for the independent shit. Like fuck all the Hollywood movie shit, whatever. Let them fail.
Did you see that trailer on FNT tonight for Epic Verse?
Yeah, it looks interesting.
Like,
oh no,
yeah, it was pretty interesting.
It was pretty good. Like, you know, a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's gonna look like complete crap." Yeah. Each your own.
There were like a couple.
It's an indie film, of course it is.
Like there were a couple of scenes in the trailer where I was just like, I can tell that this isn't like professional, but it looked pretty good production value for an indie film like that. Like, they're
do you
doing
think
well.
Do you think part
somewhere,
of Hollywood's problem is they have too much of a budget sometimes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Money laundering, man.
Well, let's also remember what they're
Godzilla
spending all their
-1.
money on. Yeah, Godzilla -1. The director's like, I wish it was 15 million. And I saw it again in black and white.
Me too. Oh my god!
I put it on Blu-ray in black and white.
It was
I want
so
black
good.
and white and color on the Blu-ray.
I like the color
Was it
better. The black and white was a little.
I don't know.
It wasn't as good as
I'm
color,
back
in
and
my
forth
opinion.
on it. I really enjoyed it in black and white. There were a couple of scenes where I felt like it was more impactful as black and white. I was geeking out.
Well, the thing is, I don't go to watch the visuals. I go to participate in the story because the story is so well done. And so just to having, like that was the first time I was like, oh, the spectacle is amazing, and then I went back again for the story because there were a lot of things that I didn't catch the first time around. And then it was still thrilling as hell whenever the plane's going around. They have those near misses with Godzilla. I was like, I knew it was coming. I knew he's made it to the end. But even though when Godzilla barely misses him with his jaw or barely sweeps out with his tail, it's still
Has
thrilling.
anyone not seen it because it's not in their area?
Oh,
I
haven't seen it because of my job.
Okay.
Damn it.
Like, so I just got off. I got off of work at 8:30 my time, which is you start the stream at 5 or whatever, or supposed to start at 5. And like, so if I was supposed to go to the theater in my area, I have to drive like 40 minutes away just to go to the theater. And by that, whatever movies, the last showings are there. So it's like I have no luck. I have to like literally take a day off of work to like go watch any movie.
Just to go see a movie? Aw.
Yeah. I know there's
Well, he doesn't come to any of my movies, so I don't go to any of his.
Yeah, my wife doesn't let me get out of the house. You know, she always has me tied down to my bed trying to do inappropriate things to me, so I can't really go to movies. You know,
you should talk to your hand.
But
she does.
See, this is
things
why I
to
think,
me.
like, our most memorable films are like all these ones back in the day that like their budgets were so low, a lot of them had to like struggle to even get the movie out. Like the first Rocky movie, if you just hear the stories of what Sylvester Stallone went through just to try to produce that movie at all. And like same thing, the first Terminator, like none of these guys had large budgets, but like these are like our most memorable films. Nowadays, they got so much money they throw visual graphics in our face and like fucking graphic vomit all over the place. Is like the Transformers movies. I don't like them because like once the Transformers are fighting, like, well, what the fuck am I looking at?
They're all dog shit except for the first one.
I agree with
The third
Diesel
one's
100%.
better.
Plus, I don't need a Transformers movie with
1,
fucking
3,
humans.
2, the rest don't exist.
I think like
Are we talking about the Michael Bay ones?
Yep.
Yeah, they're all
Grant
Yes.
Michael Bay, the best cinematic director of all time. Boobs, butts, and explosions. Come on. Making cinema here.
Like,
Bad
Oh, you gotta
Boys.
go?
Bad Boys was awesome.
Bad Boys was good.
Better
actually.
gal.
How?
You got to
Real
go,
quick.
Selena, did you say?
Oh no, Tiff's gotta go.
Oh, Tiff's
Yeah.
got to go.
No, she can't leave. What the hell?
Before I go, how long has it been since you've seen Armageddon?
Oh,
In a while.
I watched that
Not
like
that long
a year
ago. I can remember it.
I watched it in
So
high school.
it had been like a few months ago. I rewatched it, and it had been a while since I'd seen it from the beginning. And I was like, wait, did I put on Transformers or Armageddon? Because the beginning of those two fucking movies are,
lens flares.
oh my god.
Yes.
It was almost shot for shot. Like, it was not Optimus Prime talking in Armageddon, but it might as well have been. But
Lens flares, meteors.
The best movie he ever did was Pain and Gain. That movie was funny. I couldn't believe Michael Bay actually made that movie.
Pearl Harbor wasn't bad.
Oh, yeah, he did do Pearl Harbor.
Ah, The
oh
Rock.
my
Oh, forgot about
god.
The Rock. Yes, The Rock. is
$8
awesome.
on fucking Amazon right now. Buy this shit. Own it. It isn't on streaming.
But I do gotta head out, guys. So thanks for having
Alright.
me. It was fun.
See you later.
See you later.
Good to see you, Tiff.
Message me later.
Where you're gonna be next?
What's that?
You gonna tell everybody where you're gonna stream next?
Oh, yeah. In like an hour and 10 minutes, I'll be on Ballbusters on Dermy Wormy's channel, so you can find me there.
All right.
Awesome.
And we got you to commit to a
Bye.
black man already.
I'm not committing to you. I'm committing to Iron.
What the heck?
Hey, are you gonna tell Dermy to meet up with MSK or whatever, and then we're trying to get Mazda or whatever?
Yeah.
Card stream. Yeah, we do need to get that set
Yes.
up. I could tell
Hardcast 2024.
if y'all show up to Beelzebub after Ballbusters, Mazda's gonna be on that. So I don't know if y'all have seen me and Mazda stream together, but
Is that the karaoke stream or what you guys doing over there?
So last week was the karaoke. This week it'll kind of just be shooting the shit in the bar type of stream.
Awesome.
As
You
far
should
as
probably go out to a bar and meet a hot lady and take her home if she wants to.
and on that note, I'll see y'all later.
Wait a minute.
Bye, gal.
Bombshell.
Hi, gal.
Goodbye.
Did she just leave me like my dad?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
Let's get cigarettes and
I didn't
milk.
even give you the lie about going out for milk.
Yep.
I was going to say, at least your dad had the decency to say goodbye to you.
Iron will be right back.
I did not even get that.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, he'll be right back.
Unlucky.
All right, I'm in charge now.
That's
All right.
twice it's happened to you.
Selena, you
So what do you guys think about that Suicide Squad?
Fuck
Oh my
that game and all of its holes.
Yeah.
And I say this as someone who enjoyed Arkham
And it's got
City.
a lot of
Sorry,
them.
I just did. Arkham
All right,
Knight.
so
sorry.
like I don't even like. Yes, they do our boy Batman dirty. Yes, they do Flash dirty. Yes, they do even Superman dirty. But the thing I fucking hate is the fucking writers who blatantly go out and in the fucking details of the game write this mass freaking. Basically, they're worshiping Wonder Woman and how Themyscira is this promised society. It's like, motherfuckers, did you even read the goddamn comics? Because Themyscirans, every so often when they need new babies, they go out, they raid fishing vessels and anything out nearby them. They have sex with those men, and then they kill them all. That's where death by Snoo came from in Futurama. That's literally where it came from. They kill all the men after taking their seed, they go home, and then they have the babies. And if they have boys, those boys are traded into slavery at the forge for weapons. That's right, Themyscira, this grand society, is blatantly promoting slavery.
Let's all be completely honest. That sounds like a paradise to a woke white woman.
Yeah.
Especially if you look for
That's
Sweet
what
Baby.
they want.
They want men subjugated. They don't want an egalitarian society. They want everybody under their thumb, and they'll be okay. They'll be okay with wanton murder and slavery if it serves their purpose.
Well,
They're
even
tyrants.
the writing with
They're
the Green
disgusting.
Lantern's ring with the shark dude or whatever.
What
Like-
the hell was that?
God.
Bullshit.
So like my thing is the game's name is Kill the Justice League. Like, and I think villains should be doing villain shit. Like people are like, well,
Sure.
Captain Boomerang pissed off. I mean, I don't care if villains are doing villain shit. They're not supposed to be like heroes. But there's a way of portraying that in a certain way where it doesn't come off the way they're doing it. You know how people would watch like the Suicide Squad movies and like, why are these guys doing this? Because they're villains. Like they're villains. They're gonna do villain shit. But like the way they're showing it is like, bro, first of all, Superman brain controlled could grab his fingernail, take it off, and slit all their throats. Like, why are we even entertaining this? He literally could kill them in like 2 seconds. If you want to do that, why can't I have superpowered villains fight superpowered evil Justice League people?
It's
I'm
the guy's also faster than a speeding bullet. So how do they shoot him?
They're still doing this stupid bullshit, worn out, tired ass Harley Quinn bullshit that I've been sick of that shit.
This modern day Harley Quinn is like, anytime I see that iteration of Harley Quinn, I hate it.
The thing is, she opened up a locker with her Arkham outfit. She's like, nah.
Oh yeah.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? It's so funny because the writers of Sweet Baby Inc. looked at the Arkham version of Harley Quinn's like, she's so sexualized, but they have nothing. There's nothing wrong with Kaylee Cuoco's cartoon cringe Harley Quinn showing more skin than the Arkham Harley Quinn. But no, for some reason they have to change her into Manic Pixie Dream Girl. To where she's obnoxious as hell.
Dude, the whole thing is a fuck you to fans, man. That's the way
it's an
Yeah, she might as well stare straight down the camera. Harley Quinn might as well stare straight down the camera and say, the IP you knew is now dead, and then just blown his fucking head off. Well, you know what I mean? Because all they're doing is dressing it up. All they're doing at the moment is just dressing it up. And all they might as well just fucking have took his head off straight away and just stared straight down the camera and said, the IP that you fucking knew is dead now. That's it. That's the end of it.
You're the one with the Batman hanging on in the background. What's your take on this fucking garbage?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Hi.
This overblown fucking hate for Batman, which goes way further than just what we've seen in this game. This has been going on for a fucking long time. What we're seeing is, Batman just beats up poor homeless people. No. These are people that do not understand the mythos of the character. They don't understand his psychology. They don't understand anything about this character and what he represents, which was what he represents is it's going against the fucking government. Okay? That's one.
Failures of the government.
Yeah. The failures of the government. The failures of the police force. We don't... You just gloss over that. Just fucking leave that part alone. All right. I'm a little drunk and I'm a little too upset to get too deep into this, but I think you can see where I'm going. I'm going to let Professor Savage Dad take it from here.
Okay, so you are 100% on this because, and I've had this argument, MSK and I were in this one once. These fucking people come along and they're like, Batman Year One, all he did was like break criminals' necks and beat up on teenagers. And I'm like, did you even fucking read the book? I went right over the fuck to here because I've actually read this shit. I own this shit and I care about it. So I have it and I have it readily available. And I pulled out the very fucking scene they were talking about. And you couldn't tell that they were teenagers or not. You didn't know who the fuck they were. But they were a bunch of thugs who stole some poor ass woman's TV out of her tiny ass apartment. He attempted to stop them. He was getting his ass beat. And he knocks these little shits out. You don't know if they're kids or not, but he hangs one of them off the balcony. Doesn't fucking kill him. I'm like, did you read this shit? They don't fucking read this stuff. They just bitch about it. They hear a narrative somewhere and they make shit up. And it pisses me off.
they hate Batman. Like, so remember that Dark series
Yes.
where it was like, okay, they're trying to demasculate him by like, okay, Batman has a tiny dick, and like, what was the other shit that they would like? What was that other thing where it was like, oh, he's a rich white millionaire, you shouldn't listen to him, and all that type of like. It's
Batman's
all
had
this
more
stuff
pussy
like
than they ever will.
because they don't want you to relate to him. They don't want people relating to him in any sort of way. Like, Batman's one of my favorite characters, and I'm not rich or white or whatever. He's just a cool badass. He beats up people. He outwits people, whatever. Like, I don't need to be rich and white to relate to him.
And he doesn't
but
have power.
They don't get that concept. Yeah.
Can I just say that
And
like,
it's like
these people harp on the guy when in fact he's the one hero that always gives the bad guys a second chance. There's never any killing from him. There is never any putting them away for life because he keeps bringing them back to Arkham Asylum, which has like Looney Tune level security.
Yeah,
dude,
like
in all honesty,
Always like I can save Harvey Dent. I can save Harleen Quinzel. I can save fucking Killer Croc. I can save these fucking
Clayface,
people.
Bane, yeah.
Yes.
He
In all
always
honesty-
brings them back to the asylum for rehabilitation.
Even
That's what he
Joker.
always does. It doesn't work, but in the I don't know, the morality of, and people can try to like place blame wherever it might go, but he always brings it back to Arkham Asylum to be rehabilitated. He never kills anybody, but that's
puts
too
him
much
away
for
to be
these people.
locked away
No,
to
and
get him
see-
away from society.
and-
No, it's rehabilitation.
They've had several stories where those rehabilitations have actually worked, where Riddler is part of the fucking Gotham family, the Batman family, where Killer
Harvey
Croc, part of the Gotham family, and so on and so on. We've
And
seen
they do, but sometimes, in all honesty, it's very underplayed. The fact that Batman won't kill someone like the Joker should be fucking dead. Evil as evil gets. That's his weakness. That is he can't actually bring himself to remove something of pure evil from the world. He can't do it.
That's his
Yeah,
greatest
so, like,
trauma.
last
is his
night-
parents being killed.
last
So
night I was
why
having
would
this
he want to
conversation.
commit that same evil?
Last night I was having this conversation with my friend. We were going back and forth to Best Buy. He was like, Batman should kill. And I was like, why? Because he's like, Joker. And I'm like, first of all, this is how you know people don't understand Batman as a character. You can already tell just by the simple, baseless, surface level claims they make. First of all, his entire life was changed by someone killing his parents right in front of him. Him killing makes no sense and would fundamentally destroy the character. Then, if people people would say, what about real life? All right, let's do it in real life then. In real life, could you actually kill someone? I don't care if that person murdered 30 people. That doesn't mean anything. Oh, that's bad, but here's what I'm saying. Could you yourself physically do it? That's different, right? Joker's insane. I expect that of insane people. If you yourself can't physically kill someone, I think projecting your own level of BS onto him is the same thing.
Honestly,
it's the same argument that people have with
Hey, I'm going to go to Diesel right now, and we're going to talk about our favorite fucking Batman movie, which is Batman Begins. And when he
Great
says,
movie.
I will not put myself at that level, when they tell him to kill, he was a landowner that lost his land, and then he became a fucking thief and a murderer.
Mm-hmm.
And they hand him the sword, and he says, no, I will not do this. I will fight men like this, but I will not become that.
I'll not become an executioner.
Well, then there's the other thing to bring up, which is, why would a character take someone else's life when his life was totally affected by that to make him the character he is? It just doesn't make any sense. Then the point is how Gotham works. Gotham, the reason why Batman is because of corruption, right? So if people keep levying, why doesn't he kill Joker? Okay, Gotham legitimately should just get rid of him, right? He puts them away. He should just kill them.
Let's
They
also
don't
be
do
clear.
that.
If he did kill Joker, another one would rise in his place because that's how Gotham works. It's like you cut off, you squash a bug here, another one pops up. His work is Batman's work is never done, which is what makes him so tragic.
MSK hit the fucking nail on the head right then when he said fucking Batman's work is never done. He fucking the corruption that he fights within the system. That's the other thing everybody fucking glosses over.
Gotham's a terrible place. Let's use Batman Year One. I read that story. Let's use Batman Year One. I know you guys have read it. Just in the first story, Detective Flask almost kills Jim Gordon because Jim Gordon did not want to do the stuff that Commissioner Loeb did. Then, just that alone, he didn't want to be corrupted by these people, so they almost killed him. They actually even tried to he actually cheated on his wife, but he probably should get blackmailed for that. But that's what I'm trying to bring up here. It's like, why can't the officials of Gotham take him out? Joker kills all these people. They could just execute him. Pretty sure Batman wouldn't care. He's not the one killing him. It's a public execution. It's lethal injection. Yes. Do it then. Now, to be fair, that leans on the writers not doing it. So that's another discussion for another day. But it just shows people they don't understand the character or Gotham as a world. Gotham is literally a terrible, terrible place.
Well, let's also not gloss over the fact that this is the end of the Arkham series, Batman. This ties into the Arkham Asylum, City, and Night continuity, and the Gotham Knights. But the less said about that, the better. So this is I'm less inclined to be that, well, they didn't know that Kevin Conroy was dying, so they didn't know this is going to be his last bow as Batman ever. But it was still his last bow as the Arkham Batman, who I would argue is the definitive Batman of our generation, because of course there's been a bunch of different Batmans. Of course, the DCEU cannot decide which Batman is the real one, which is fine. But for our generation, a lot of us grew up on Batman the Animated Series. But then a generation has passed, and the Bale Batmans were there. But then the Arkham Batmans have been the most enduring ones for this current generation, and they've been consistently good. And he's been probably one of the more nuanced, one of the more well received Batmans in all of gaming. And frankly, the Batman ran so that Spider-Man could Batman walked so that Spider-Man could run. So that's like game wise. And so they knew this was Kevin Conroy's last bow, and they killed him in a park bench execution style by their Manic Pixie Dream Girl. Right after, by the way, we also got it leaked from G4. Why do we hate Batman? Well, why? If anyone remember that, they had some late.
I remember that with G4. You have your job applications. You have to be like, "Why do you hate Batman?"
Yeah. So this is how they killed the Arkham Batman.
Did you see the pictures of these writers? Did you see these fucking creatures?
They should be making me
fucking. They wrote it like this.
These are the same broads that I went to college
even fucking buy coffee from them.
These are the exact ones that I stood up against when I was doing my games in college. These are the people that I had as my peers that just made me hate the industry and lose all faith in going into it.
Oh, you're in the gaming industry too?
Yep.
Okay, so I agree with you because like I was having classes with people and I'm like sitting there like, what the fuck are you even here? And it's just like some of these
you hate the people that you're making games for. Yeah. Why even here?
100% they do.
Yeah,
they hate the people that make the comics
pictures
for.
of them, dude.
They hate the people that make the movies for.
Good comes out of those creatures? Fuck no.
Well, here's what I think part of the problem is.
Looking at them creatures, man.
So like a lot of people are like a lot of newer people are getting into gaming are there for story watching. They're not in it, like they weren't there during the Super Nintendo days, PlayStation 1.
Let's have 1,000 cutscenes in a fucking game, man. That's what they want.
And like I don't mind cutscenes, but like
for fuck's sake.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. So like a lot of these people want to be part of that, and then they want to tell their stories, but once they get to a studio, right? They okay, so you get in the studio instead of telling your story, okay, here's Batman on the table, and then that's like, well, I can't do my personal writing stuff, so I'm just gonna interject it in here. I'm not familiar with Batman or whatever. I'm gonna write whatever the fuck I want, and like they probably got a little briefing that okay, Batman has these abilities and this, and they brushed over them and then started writing their fan fiction for some other project they had that never took off anywhere. And like I still know people in the industry too. It's just there's a lot of people there that just don't belong. Like I swear I had people who was like have you ever played a video game before? Like all you're talking about is like these walkthrough playthrough shits. And like I like God of War the traditional God of War, not the new one. I mean, I haven't played it, but it doesn't pique my interest. Like I like
The new
hack and
one's great.
slashers, like RPGs and shit. Yeah,
Oh,
I know. I just need to get to play. I have it, but I haven't played it yet.
No,
but
it's
I have a whole back
fantastic. That
catalog.
game wise, they're great, but like story wise, they're my fate. They're like probably one of my highest rated games of all time. The story is excellent, and I haven't even played the originals. Just
You haven't played
the story.
originals? Oh man,
I haven't. I'm going to eventually, but I like to play I like to play games for their story. But what's also just kind of funny is that again, this Suicide Squad. Speaking of gameplay and story, not only have they shit the bed on the story, they turned the Suicide Squad into a looter shooter. Like this looked like Fortnite. This looked
even
like
the hope
Fortnite
of just bringing it all
Borderlands
back
had
as
an
an alternate
incestuous
reality.
retarded
The
baby.
gameplay doesn't even fucking look good.
It looks terrible. It looks like frenetic. It looks like cotton candy. It looks like it
No,
was
I'm saying,
made
like,
for
the idea of the
ADHD
game just
riddled
is
kid.
stupid. Like, the idea of the game is dumb. First of all, I don't know why people are pushing Suicide Squad this much. Like, who wants a Suicide Squad game? Like, who
No
is
one.
like
They're
It looks
pushing
like a
that
fucking
shit
cell phone game.
Harley Quinn
Mobile
character
game.
they've been pushing since
Well,
they came out with the Margot
so
Robbie.
the gameplay style of
What's the new
so the
52
gameplay
Harley
is the
Quinn?
style of what's that Fortnite shit, right? So that's why you see Joker
Yeah.
with a little fucking umbrella thing flying around and shit. Like it's fucking
It's
ridiculous.
Fortnite and
all
Borderlands
like,
2
Fortnite's
retarded
the
fetal
style.
alcohol syndrome, baby.
Yeah, but
ridiculous.
Fortnite's
Jack and I
good,
have to
and
take
so is
off.
Borderlands.
oh, so Jack
So-
and Miss K and
Right.
Nemesis has to go. So you guys want to shout out what you guys are doing?
Yeah,
Jack,
please
go.
do.
Well, I'll tomorrow night from 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. I think that's about 3 p.m. in the afternoon Central. I'll be on Legion of Memers meme stream, and then on Sunday morning I'll see you there. And on Sunday morning I'll be on Rosali's Comics stream. That's about 7 a.m.
Cool.
Pacific time. So I'll be on there. And what else I've got on Tuesday? I've started doing a live stream of Legacy of Kain. So it's a gaming stream, and then on Thursday nights I've started doing a stream called Commercial Breakdown, where I just basically sit live with the chat and I go through old TV commercials.
Oh, nice.
So come and join me. You can find me on Twitter at Jack Tarlad. You can find me on Rumble. Same. Check me out. Thanks.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me on again, Iron.
Dude, thank you for actually coming to
you,
the
Jack.
shit show.
I'll always be here, mate.
Love
Can I
it.
see your long rod?
Well, and apart from next week, that's right. Actually, I haven't even told Anna this yet, but I'm supposed to be doing a sort of live viewing of Tombstone on.
That's fucking dope, dude. Tombstone
yeah,
is
so
Great movie.
next Friday that'll be.
Great
So I
movie.
won't be here. I may not be here for that stream.
I won't be
next
here
week.
for the stream. I will be where you are.
Iron's like, fuck the stream, it's canceled next week.
Shut up. Let's invade that. Let's point out details. There's so many details in that movie that you will notice because you want to watch it you're gonna want to watch it 2 or 3 different times. And Iron, you might know what I'm talking about with
You
Doc
should own it.
Holiday's pistols. And anyway,
That's got the Michael Bill Paxton formula in it, man.
Anna's Gameland.
Dennis Gameland. Okay.
Yeah, she reached out to me the other day and says, "Do I want to be on the show?" I says, "Yeah, I'll clear it with Iron first, you know." Because it's the second week, and I said that I'd be a regular on his show, so we're just in the second week now, so I didn't want to just drop it on him, sort of thing. But yeah, so he's let me do it. He said, "Well, just this once, Jack." But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna go and do that next Friday. So yeah, thanks.
Awesome.
Kick ass.
All right.
I will be fucking watching. That is so much fun. Who's next?
Hey guys, you can catch me at Nemesystemic on YouTube and Twitter. Yeah, follow. I'll be linking a lot of cool music shit and anything these yahoos might post that I catch.
Sweet. Awesome.
I hate you.
It's okay.
All
Most
right.
people do.
So,
We love him.
Show me. Show me.
Oh my gosh.
Give me your nutsack.
Not that kind of stream, buddy.
What's up, buddy?
Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Take care, everyone.
Yeah.
Later.
Hold on. Let's see here.
Oh.
MSK, you got to go too?
No, we're starting in a little bit. Probably starting like 40 minutes, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like just going right from this to that.
Yeah.
We have a couple more topics, though, if you want to bring it up. But
oh my god, we had topics tonight.
We'll just go over. We'll just go over them.
Aren't they in the title?
Are they in the title? Topics in the title. What's that? I usually just type like tasty water or some bullshit like that.
I know you're always like cereal sucks or something like that.
Wait a minute. I'll use that for the next one then.
Remember, you used to have like people come in, and,
luscious white women.
What's this with like? What's what? You guys are not talking about the Nutter Butter bars and shit.
I'm still waiting for the cancel pigs. I want to know what that's about.
Yeah, let's talk cancel pigs.
Hey. Let's all. Okay, that's a good one. I fucking love you, Strider. Strider.
Yes.
I love you in a different way,
you, man.
No, I love you in a very
bad man.
Okay. I have to go to a different app for this, but
stop it.
God. There's no replay Arkham Wars. God. Good
Stop
Lord.
it.
God.
Stop.
Cancel pigs.
All right. Hey, no, let's talk about these fucking comic book cancel pigs.
Guys, I'm gay.
Was that G. Morgan Jr.?
It
was.
That's my dog.
Oh my god.
God damn it. Can we get on topic?
Hi, man. Topic.
All right. Comic book cancel pigs. Let's talk about them a little bit. Let's start with Strider. What is your take on this?
Or is this the gayness between with the Sasuke sisters brought about by?
Absolutely.
Okay, seriously. Oh god damn it! Like how? And I tweeted this. How the fuck is Comicsgate now becoming the very thing that they swore they hated? Like, and here's the thing. I have grown.
Ego.
I have grown very definitely. I have grown very not liberal. What's the word I'm looking for? I've grown very loose in my definitions, recognizing that everybody's going to have different perspectives, and that not everybody is gonna agree completely on 100% on things, and that's perfectly fine. And I've come to embrace a mantra. Ideological purists will not inherit the earth. And here's the thing. Just because Eric hired the Sasuke sisters, who, by the way, back in 2017 said like trans lives matter, I don't fucking care as long as they don't put their politics into their books, which Eric has promised would not happen. And also, Eric did not say that he would put up ideological barriers between himself and his creators. As long as they didn't bring their politics into the book, as long as they maintained their writing, as long as they maintained the quality of the writing, maintained true to the characters of the story, everybody would be welcome. That would be fine. They've done that from what I can see. Eric is happy with their work, and so is everybody else that works for Rippaverse, and they're getting along with everybody quite well, at least from what I can see. So EVS, eat shit and finish your fucking comic books, you fat ass George R. R. Martin motherfucker. I'm tired of seeing these motherfuckers wasting so much time on Twitter instead of finishing your goddamn books. Like, just write, just create. Seriously, Razorfist tweets like once a day.
Quality.
God, like
quality. Crowdfund.
Comicsgate, just finish your books. Stop making beef with everybody.
That one
Get in your neutral corners and finish your shit. I'm sick of
that one
this.
always gets me. My quality, bruh.
Oh my fucking god! Like you said the other night. Where's it at? Hold on. Where the fuck did this go? My quality.
What did you say?
Oh no.
You are fucking.
Talk to me about quality. if you can tell me that this took 4 fucking years to produce,
I love
that book.
You know what happened with those
I
monthly
love
issues?
that book. That is my
came
favorite
out
Batman
on
book.
time on Wednesday every month when they dropped, and then
no fucking shit.
Yeah,
you know what else came out on time?
Kicks
You know what else came out on time? I'll give you another one. McQuality. How long?
McQuality.
Motherfucker. McQuality.
I love how people were like saying, "Oh, the comic book industry is putting out all these
3
books."
fucking
Yeah,
years
you
for
mean the ones
48 pages.
Well, here, I'll start it here. People are saying books and quality. Oh, you mean the comic book industry where these people claim to love, and they're like putting out quality stories the last, I don't know, 8 some odd fucking decades that you've been consuming on time every week. Yeah. Okay, so the problem here that I have that people haven't brought up in any conversation is the reason why people don't like when these weirdos get hired is because they take their politics and they don't know how to separate them from storytelling. That's the problem, right? Yep. So I'm not. So Eric in his video did say that they do not go by those same things that they did before. Okay, so I'm not here to judge that. What I'm bringing up specifically is if they can separate their politics and how they think in their storytelling, isn't that what people have constantly brought up throughout the years? These people that I've ruined everything, they can't separate. That's the clear difference. If they can separate their politics from their comics, then it doesn't matter. Then that's fine. That's what it will always said. Mm-hmm. And people are saying, "Whoa, the no restraints put." Oh my god, let's not even play coy. I haven't read it. I'm not gonna admit that I read it. I'll read it when I buy it. These people ain't read their stuff. People are like, do they do it in their comic books? Well, that will require you buying it and reading it to know that.
Yeah.
That's
their fucking Black Widow comic. They had the Black Widow fucking like mutilating pedophiles and shit. Like I want to fucking buy it now.
If we're being honest here, these people are just
if only one of them looked like Vito.
I'm not trying to say all of them, but a lot of these guys are just blatant NPCs. If 2 or 3 people say this is what the opinion is, then they all start parroting it. That's it. These people are the same people that basically they just read headlines. That's it. They don't care what the next thing is. If we're just being honest here, it's the same tactics. Because that's the thing though. If you can just separate your politics from your story, then that's fine. That's what everyone wants.
Kirby was on the left. Who the fuck knew it?
Stan Lee was probably left. Stan Lee was probably left too. He just knew how to entertain people.
Frank Miller has had no end of some kind of bullshit takes lately and kind of backtracks
Alan
on
Moore.
his more extreme. Alan Moore. God damn, but man, he can write. Alan Moore as a communist who literally worships a snake god.
Mark Waid is very talented, but he's retarded. This is how it works.
Mark Waid's talented, but he's overrated as fuck.
Yeah,
if it wasn't for Alex Ross, Mark Waid never would have gone half
That's
the
why
distance.
his booth is always
It wasn't
empty.
for the fact that Alex Ross.
Yeah, he had
just look up his behavior at CrossGen Comics. You will hate the bastard.
He had Kingdom Come and what's the one he did that I liked? Tower of Babel, but that brought in the whole like Batman beating up the Justice League. But no story for another day. But as people already know what I brought up here,
I'll give him that. That's probably one of the things he did on his own.
Yeah, Broken Clock is right twice
Kingdom
a day.
Come was fucking Alex Ross the whole way through.
No, but like that's what's the point of all this is like I don't care if someone's a leftist if your entertainment's good. Like let's be honest here, half the shit we probably ever consumed in our life was probably made by leftist people, right?
Sure,
it was.
Yeah.
Like Mark Ruffalo is a piece of shit, but I like his Hulk up until Endgame. And same thing, Mark Hamill. I hate that man on Twitter, but I love Luke Skywalker. I love Joker. And like the guy is a good actor. The guy has done plenty. The guy's done plenty of good stuff. I can separate the art from the artist because I'm a mature adult who can do that. Mm-hmm. Now, if your politics make your way into your book, it's going to cut people off. It's going to alienate everybody who doesn't think that way. So don't do that.
Also, let's bring up the other thing, which is these people have been, we're just talking about all this stuff. First of all, why are you bringing it up in general? The only reason you'd bring it up is just to cancel them. Because if you didn't care about them or you don't care about what they believe, you wouldn't bring it up in general. Let's not I hate people do that. It's like, I was pretending to be retarded. No. You knew exactly what you were doing. Let's just call for what it is.
Yeah, MSK was 100% retarded. He owns it.
It's not Tuesday.
Because why weren't you talking about the Oscars any other time or whatever, right? And
right. It's only conveniently right now. Yeah, I can't like that. That's why I always. That's why I always call that out. Let's stop playing retarded here. They brought it up to specifically bring a hate mob toward them so that when their book comes around, people won't buy the book as much. Because also, the other thing to bring up, the third thing that I'll bring up is context. So everyone that's talking about them has brought up no context at all. If you leave out context to something, that means someone's mind and reality and perception is warped about it. You add in context to something to completely change that. People are bringing up the van thing. You know that was part of a movie, right? That's not them actually doing that willingly on their own. You see the difference in context that is compared to just showing that to someone? Like, are we this retarded? Are people going?
Yes, they are this retarded, man.
People
These
literally watch streams and just consume what someone is saying without being like, hey, where's the context to that? Can you actually provide more into that? Oh, no, I can't because I'm fucking retarded myself. And I'm bullshitting you too. Of course you can't.
You know what I see here? You know what I see when I look into these people?
Let Diesel go.
Let Diesel go, Diesel,
Eric July has the worst group of fucking lunatic haters. They have Eric July derangement syndrome. These people, they're retarded. Honestly, I just can't.
EJDS.
Yeah, EJDS, man. It's always constant, man. I haven't even read any of his books, but I'm just like, that's cool, but I don't read a whole lot of comics in general. But it's obviously people like the books because they keep buying it, but they keep coming up with, oh God, they're like leftards. Well, most of them are leftards. They just keep coming up with these things that they can look and point to out of context, like what you were saying, where it doesn't matter, but they're trying to score some kind of points. I used to get in these same kind of conversations when arguing with idiots, with like lefties, man. They would always they would start having all these references and cite all this little shit going back to something that somebody said, reference to some obscure bullshit that doesn't matter. But they would always do it and spend like, who has the time to do this shit? I mean, seriously, to go look at this stuff, bring this stuff up, and then point it, look. But no, these people won't like it. What a bunch of losers. I used to think EBS was actually a pretty cool dude, but God, what a fucking loser, man. You got on this Eric July hate train, man. What a fucking bunch of losers.
He just seems to like drama.
He does. I lost respect for him the minute I commented on the fact that I was like the fact that the lawsuit between the ministry and him was really stupid, and EVS is like, you realize they're opposing a ministry, right?
I mean,
fucking
yeah.
cares?
Why are you teasing me, Savage?
Man? What?
Savage, why are you doing that to me?
What?
Never had that.
Like, I got to drive for 5 hours.
That's what I do when I read the solicitations for the comic books every single month to see what's coming out. All right, gotta.
You hear that?
Iron, what do you think? Because I know you were or still are a fan of EVS, but like, what do you think about the drama of it?
He's also a fan of Dick Masterson too.
Yeah.
Well, who's a fan of Dick Masterson?
Not here.
I have limits. I have standards.
Stop. Who's a fucking fan of Dick Masterson? I'm gonna fucking.
Nobody likes fucking Dick Masterson. Dick Masterson doesn't like Dick Masterson. Masterson is going to Minecraft.
He hates himself.
What he's going to do when he wakes up one day and realizes what a fucking worthless piece of shit he is.
Dick Masterson is a piece of shit. Dick Masterson should.
Worse than that, he's nothing. He has no significance in life.
He's like shit taking a shit.
To offer.
Exactly.
He is a fucking loser. And guess what?
He's a pedophile, a fucking sympathizer. And he deserves the same fate.
Making one goofy meme, you fucking piece of shit. You are a fucking loser, and I hope you choke on my...
We're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube.
Remember, we're on YouTube.
You're here to what you were going to say.
I know what you were going to say.
Let's figure out Rumble.
Party, yeah. With the
Decepticons. After party, Iron. I'm going to help you with Rumble.
In Minecraft. Choke on something in Minecraft.
I'm just saying, like,
No, I said I hoped he choked on my dick.
And then Now, because you know
Minecraft.
how like
On my
In Minecraft.
fucking
It's a blocky,
erect
really
penis.
hard dick to take. It's got all the fucking
built
edges.
a big old pink dick out of stone in Minecraft and like suck this.
Yeah.
Swallow it.
I don't know, man. That's just the thing. It's like people are like we're just pointing out that they're this, and this. That's if you truly believe that. Why did you just now do it then? If you truly believe that, why are we just now talking about this?
Why?
It's almost as if like this is disingenuous, and you guys are a bunch of pieces of shit. It's almost as if like you're lying.
Why is it your life is so void of anything that you have to spend your time trying to convince other people to go after this stuff that you don't like, man? I mean, seriously,
Books that they've never bought, books they've never read.
I know, right?
Leftist. It is. No, dude. This all started with Dick Masterson because Vito is one, a pedophile, and two, a shitty creator. He created a book that fucking failed. He was bitching at Eric. Eric took him on his, argue with my haters bullshit stream, which I didn't even care when Eric did that either. It was really cringy. Like, there were a couple of them that were funny, but a lot of them were kind of cringy.
Yeah.
And then they got into this, and there's one thing Dick Masterson is. The only thing he ever did successfully in life was troll Dr. Phil into having him on. And he's tried to ride that for how many fucking years now? The better part of a decade?
I didn't even
know that. I get it. You got famous over being a cringy dumbass. Like that's like somebody going on Springer and then making their whole personality and life out of the fact that they got on Springer for fucking 10 minutes, look like an asshole. If you're old enough to remember Springer. And it started with Dick and Vito and all this bullshit, and they started getting more and more people into it. But the people who follow Dick and Vito are whatever they. I'm pretty sure they're on the left, and if they're to the left side,
they're built
all
like
of the people who
they look like them too.
I don't know.
Of course they do. But beyond that, like all of the people, like you'll see the people he sends, the people that follow him, the trolls that waft in the stench of his asshole as he walks by and follow along with it are the same people that are out there working that are defending EVS, that going along with this. They don't like him. If you go look through some of these people's posts, they fucking hate EVS. And he's all hard over all these people because it's giving him attention.
That's all
this
he wants.
This is the one thing that I don't get with what he's doing.
Like someone who was a fan of him, EVS before, I was like, okay, you traded me in for these guys over here. So I was just like, I'm pretty much done. I'm out.
Yeah, you used to follow me on Twitter on my old account before I got it news.
It doesn't make any sense. Other than the fact that it's literally a bunch of people blowing smoke up of his ass. He's been convinced that all of these people care about him. They're not going to buy his book. When he does his next thing.
No, because if you notice, if he posts something about Rainbow the Brute, after all these trashed cast streams, what he does is he'll post something about it. And then you'll see maybe 40, 50 people like the post. Maybe a few people chime in. Yeah, if that. Yeah. And they might chime in and say a few comments too. There. But yeah, very little comments.
One comment, and he's like, "I'll support it."
Because they don't care. They care more about trash cast than they care about the actual book.
She disappeared there for. She went quiet.
Who? No, I heard her.
Yes,
I heard her.
You did? Oh.
It might be my mic. I don't know.
It's StreamYard. Like this whole. My StreamYard's been bugging the whole entire stream.
Of that is if anything outside of drama does not get the traction. I loved it when he was doing those news videos. I thought those were actually pretty decent. But he doesn't even do those news videos anymore. It's just he'll post about whatever, and he gets 2 comments, and they're like, "Keep up the good work."
Yeah.
2 or 5 likes.
They want to know about the drama part.
Hey man, that's that's better than my numbers on Twitter, man.
Twitter, you guys. We got 42 people watching right now. Thank you guys.
Cool. Oh, thank you.
I hate black people. Oh God, sorry, I just had to say that.
We're on YouTube.
I love black people. Black History Month for sure, man. Yeah, I love Martin Luther King.
But I find art supplies and
said
shit.
this multiple times. Fucking Icon movie starring Denzel Washington. That's just a fucking money printing machine. Why has that not been done?
Because Hollywood hates making money. They like the message more than they like making stuff that will actually make them money.
Exactly. They have to bleed the message. And this is the thing, like, but where I was getting to. So all of this shit, EVS is basically blinded by this. And I mean, hey, I'm even one of these people. I see the artwork he did. I backed Rainbow the Brute a while ago before he fucking lost his mind more so. Before it was funny and silly and just kind of him being a shithead. And he definitely had arguments and disagreements with people where he's even admitted that he kind of fucked up with Geeks and Gamers. Like, he admitted that he kind of screwed them.
Oh, he's still trashing on Geeks and Gamers and Gary and everybody else.
And now he's back into it again. That's what I don't get. Like, he's back and forth with this shit, and it makes no sense. And that's why I don't even believe he's genuine. I think he's just trying to get attention because he hasn't been able to get a book fucking put out. And if there's one thing an artist like him, somebody whose ego is stroked by the fact that, yes, his art is fantastic. His shit looks good. He's a good fucking artist. If he put out Rainbow the Brute, he could get positive attention for the simple fact that he put out something that's really fucking good. But instead of doing that, he's going for he is literally addicted to social media. He's looking for that dopamine of, I gotta like people watching my stupid shitty drama cast. I'm gonna do more of it. Because he's fucking addicted to it and he can't get over it. But it's like, dude, go back to being a fucking artist and get addicted to the fact that you make gorgeous art and you have a good story. I mean, Cyber, like, you know, the thing he forgets is that July is just starting out. And I mean, and I made this point to him in one of his shows before where I super chatted him. I said, yeah, I read ISOM #1, and it reminded me a lot of Cyber Frog, his Cyber Frog, like his OG warts and all book. Like, look at this. This isn't Ethan Van Sciver of today. This is Ethan Van Sciver starting out. It's like, bro,
that's good.
Yeah, I mean, you're one to talk. Like, dude, everybody starts out.
Exactly. Like, I'm not saying
Eric is the artist.
It's not
I don't
great,
think.
though.
Right? Eric's not the artist.
No.
Right?
Exactly. Okay. And he's not the artist. He's the writer. And this all this hate for these artists. And I'm sorry, but if you go look at Alpha Core, Joe Bennett's art, other than a few spots where they switched sketchers, and even those weren't bad, but a lot of that art was fucking gorgeous. The coloring, fucking fantastic.
The art of Alpha Core.
It's good. It's good.
Especially with those panels that were 45 degrees.
Those were fucking awesome. But like, if EVS would just fucking, and I get it. Like, the one thing also that he can't admit because of his ego is the reason a lot of his shit is late is because he had a heart attack and almost died. And he feels like he's a pussy if he fucking admits to the fact that he almost died and he probably had to go through a lot of physical and mental therapy to fucking get back to where he was. After my father had his first heart attack, his hands weren't fucking steady for a long fucking time. They don't think they ever really got better. Like, you can't go through that. And it's like, dude, just like, be a little vulnerable about it, but that's what he can't do. He's just this bombastic asshole, and it's like, fucking just give an update, dude. Like, tell people what's going on. Like, a lot of people forget he had a fucking heart attack. It's like,
I didn't even know until you just told me. I had no idea.
Literally is like, my blood pressure's going sky high. It's like, yeah, no shit, dude. You're sitting there talking smack about all these people
and eating fucking pies all day.
Stop it,
dude. He's gonna end up like George R.R. Martin. He's gonna be in mind.
He's like the George R.R. Martin of the indie space. He can't finish his shit. He complains on social media and he won't stop beefing with everybody.
Well, George R.R. Martin just doesn't fucking do anything but eat all day. Ethan Van Sciver's eating is social media clicks. If you could gain weight off of it, he'd be on a scooter too.
Well, what I don't understand is again, he talks like a real big game about everybody. We're just all in this indie. We're all this one big happy indie family, big indie community. It's like, no, you're really not. You seem to be in it all for yourself because you got one guy who you could be hitching your wagon to. And am I wrong? Did he do the cover art for ISOM 2?
Because I cover art for ISOM 2.
Yeah, I think I had number 2 or and it was good. I liked it. I bought that cover because it was a good. It wasn't that one, the one that I got, but maybe it was the interior art. I don't remember which one I have.
No, he did that,
but it was good shit.
He did the cover. You can't I can't
cover B.
Just come on, stop fighting. No, I can't push them together. It's physically impossible.
Well, the thing is, like, I don't understand. And maybe this is just a social media symptom, but like, why do you need to cause beef with people? Why do you need to pick fights with people that you don't need to pick fights with? Because, and I have my criticisms of Eric kind of shining too much of a spotlight on the people who were just there to nip at his heels. And so now that he shined a spotlight on them, and so of course they doubled down and like tripled down, quadrupled down, and made it worse. And so
he's realized that though.
He's realized that he's definitely learned his
Mhm.
lesson, but like, but he did not. But like, why is EVS turning on him in such a, I don't know, and just
Not even turning
really
on him, dude. EVS is turning on everyone.
on
This shit with, like,
everybody.
Yellow Flash and Yellow Flash
Yeah.
is like, now he's shit. Now Yellow Flash is artist and said, "Don't come out in White Knight for me. I'm fucking fine. I can support my family." And now
Yeah.
EVS is like shitting all over that guy, and it's like, dude.
Yeah, he's picking
That-
fights with
that blew
everybody,
my
and he
fucking
doesn't
mind.
need
Well,
to be.
he's
Like,
done
why
this
do you live
before.
why do you live like this, man?
He's done this. It's not the only time he did this.
Oh, really?
with
I didn't know that.
No. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I
I mean,
didn't know
look
that.
at this, dude. He's even got
The-
like finish.
This is
Vagabond,
like
sorry.
the fourth thing. I'm just saying, this is like the third or fourth time, like this is not a brand
Yeah.
new thing. This is like the fourth or fifth time this happened.
Okay,
It's
that's
just
annoying.
now. This is more.
And he's
This is like something that's a crossover, a bit large audience, though. That's the problem.
Yeah,
with
this is getting a lot of his. This is getting a lot of the very cross. It's not. In all honesty, this is what happened with Geeks and Gamers and the what the hell was the group called? The High Council or some shit like that. Like they'd this is that, but to the in complete and utter next level. And it's like, who isn't he going to like shit on? Like even now, I saw the other night, and I actually got a like and a response from Graham Nolan commenting on Jay Bama fans. One of his comments, and Graham was like, "Dude, like we don't need to gatekeep. Why are we like out here trying to gatekeep these people?" And how like Eric came out and said, "Hey, I've had conversations with them. They're finding their path to God or getting right with it, and they're finding they're realizing who they were in the past. Being a cringy asshole when you're in your early 20s is not uncommon. I guarantee the most of us on this panel here had some fucking cringy moments.
Wait,
when we were
when
in our
did that
20s.
happen? People in their 20s were idiots and don't know shit.
My life
What
was
the
so
fuck?
tame in my 20s. I don't even remember.
More news of the
I
world.
used to-
People were stupid when they were younger. Go
I
fucking
knew
figure.
two
No, I
things
used
in
to be
my
a raging
20s.
leftist.
I knew two things in my 20s: Jack and shit.
Exactly, and the
It's more
Jack
than I
was
know. I
Jack,
just do
Jack
shit.
left
and the
town.
shit was
And Jack actually left. God damn it.
Yeah.
and the Jack
Look
was
at
with
that.
the
No.
coke he was drinking, and the shit was in his pants out in the bushes after he was getting
No, I-
fucking hooked up.
I used to be a raging
Ever got so
leftist,
drunk
and
you shit
now
your pants? I did.
I'm a total ANCAP.
See, that's interesting. I didn't
See,
know
I
that
used to
about
be a raging right winger, and now I'm a little bit more of a right wing ANCAP. So
Man, I've been woke up since the damn 90s, man. My ethics teacher was a libertarian, and we watched videos of Waco and shit back in the day.
In college, my economics professor was this hardcore ANCAP freaking economics professor. He was an ANCAP fucking Iraqi dude. He was fucking hilarious.
Oh, dude, I bet that shit
he
was awesome.
He made fucking jokes about bombs and shit all the fuck. Oh my fucking dude, that guy was fucking,
Oh, man,
fucking
I
awesome.
love
There are
that.
some good professors out there in fucking college, dude.
Yeah, there's a
Fucking
handful.
Initially, that guy.
And I know the one dude when I was working in the university, man, he was retiring, and I was talking to him and stuff because he was a big libertarian. I saw him. I saw like his Bronco. He had one of these older Broncos from like, I want to say it was like maybe the early 80s. It was one of those full size big ones. It was in good shape, but I kept seeing. I saw the gun bumper stickers on him, and I was like, "It's base, dude." So I was like, talk to him, and he's like,
"Oh yeah,
awesome."
That's weird to see somebody your age like that. It's, you know, I'm just like,
Right?
really? I was just like, I thought this is what normal people think and whatnot.
Exactly. But like,
I think I understand why I never got a permanent position there, man. I used to listen. I used to listen to Glenn Beck's radio show,
I did
like
too.
while I was in the lab, like full blast, where everybody could hear it, and it'd be all these ads for
No
like
shit.
non-hybrid seeds for a crisis garden.
Gold line or
Shit like that, and it was like nothing but gold and crisis garden ads. And who the fuck
There you
is
go.
this idiot?
I don't think he's wrong. I think it's always a good idea to have some kind of wealth stashed aside or some kind of autonomy, personal autonomy going around.
I
but,
probably should have
I mean,
been.
damn
If
it,
I was trying to
both.
get on permanent, I probably should have been blasting that shit. I didn't think about it back
Oh,
then.
damn, this is damn good, Vagabond.
Damn it.
Oh, dude. Oh, the Redemption weeded bourbon. They had it at fucking Costco for like $20 cheaper than you could buy it if you can
Is
find
Iron
Wow.
flopping on his floor?
No.
Yeah, probably. He'll be all right.
he's
There
right
he
here.
is. He had to put more gel in his hair. Started to come loose.
Yeah.
Did you have your hair spiky when you were younger? Like those guys used to have it like this?
I did. I had the hair to pull it off too.
Oh
I was
god.
damn good with it.
I never was good at
Yeah, you
fashion. I
did
was
give me a
a
little
fucking
bit
pragmatist.
I used to be black when I was younger. Wait.
Then you grew up.
I had almost every black hairstyle except Jerry curls. That was
did you have the kid in play?
So
was like super tall.
Well, I
what
did
MSK needs.
those. I had an afro. Okay, I didn't do that one. I did more of the like I had afro. I had French braids, cornrows. Like I had like my hair in different styles. But what the one I wanted was I always wanted Jerry curls, and that was the only one I just never did.
The Michael Jackson.
Bring it back.
The Easy E.
Yeah, I got an Easy E pop right here too. Easy E was my favorite rapper growing up.
Yeah, man. My buddy, when I was in I'm talking maybe it was like 7th grade or some shit like that, man. Maybe it was somewhere in like junior high, man. Somehow this motherfucker knew who Easy E was, man, and was like broke out Easy Does It back in the day, man. I was like we're the kids. I ain't never heard anything like he kept walking around talking about putting pussy in the freezer and shit, man. I was like,
I still like even to this day I still wear the shades. I only buy shades unless they're Lokes. If they're not Lokes, I don't buy them. And that's like the shades that Easy E wears.
The Easy E shades.
Yeah. But yeah. So what I was saying with EVS and Graham Nolan responded, and he was trying to say like, hey, why are we gatekeeping this? This is kind of the point. Like I reposted it was like 100% here. Like the man, the myth, the legend, Graham Nolan is here saying we don't need to gatekeep this. If they're on their own path to finding that, like they don't have to tell us. They got to get right with God, not fucking people on Twitter. Who fucking cares? They don't need to get right with EVS or Jay Bama fan. Nobody fucking cares about them. That's their own path.
I got the perfect meme. I'm gonna make that on Sunday since I'll be gone tomorrow.
All right. What means more to the culture right now? People like the Saskas were maybe getting exposed to like conservatives, libertarians, other people like that who aren't these Bible thumping crazy people that probably turned them away from it. Do we need to gatekeep them out of like coming over? Do we need to have does there need to be outreach, and do we need them to like grow up and realize that, hey, we were kind of wrong about some of this shit, and then fucking maybe they never agree with 100%. Maybe the best we could hope for them is being a blue dog Democrat someday. That's still fucking better than mutilate children's genitals.
No redemption for anyone. They got to be damned forever.
Well,
honestly, I don't think there was a problem. Like, oh my bad. Well, I was just gonna say, like, okay, they did horror films. Like, a lot of that shit is edgy in the first place. So it was like, okay, and then they made the book that they wrote was they're killing pedophiles. It was like how much more right leaning is that? Yeah, it's like I don't see the problem. Like I'm not trying. Like if we're making a horror movie right now, I'm putting the most evil looking motherfucking shit I can in that shit to make that shit scary.
The part about the horror movies is the shit that they were doing was like they were possessed by demons. The fucked up shit they did was because demons were making them do it. That was like the fucking story in the first fucking.
Oh my god, context! It's almost as if like that changes the entire thing when you're talking about something.
I've seen edgier shit being reviewed on Red Letter Media. But the thing is, even if they don't change their minds ideologically, who fucking cares? That's up to them. It's not up to any.
It doesn't matter to the book.
But it doesn't matter if they even know change their politics, as long as this goes all the way across the board, right wingers, left wingers, everybody in between. If you can still maintain your identity and still maintain your belief systems, but work in tandem, work in cooperation with other people to accomplish a goal who may not see things your way, that's called being human. And if you can't do that, you are not a person. You are not human. That's not how human beings act. Because I don't have the same politics as anybody else here. Nobody else same politics as me, but I like you guys, and I don't give a shit.
Well, you like black people?
I'm sick of this.
Right. I thought you were Oasis.
Like,
oh yeah, I am.
One of my favorite series is the Omen. Do you guys like the Omen?
Sam Neill was in one of the Omen movies. I would marathon those things one time, man.
But but none of us are like satanic or no. I mean, I don't think you guys are, but like. We all enjoy the stories or whatever, right? And then like he's winning, he becomes the Antichrist and this shit. Like it's an enjoyable film. I like watching these. Like I don't believe in the shit. I can take apart from my actual beliefs and just enjoy this the storyline of this shit.
I gotta head out because Maria's waiting for us to start.
Okay.
So when you end, it's going to just end. But I can't actually do Twitch until you end because it's simulcasting.
Hey,
oh,
MSK, you are.
I hate you.
One of my best friends. I fucking love you to death. I would adopt you, and you're. So,
are you using like his StreamYard or something? Is that why he can't end?
Oh yeah, I guess I guess he
he's just
simultaneously is streaming.
Oh, if you need to borrow mine sometime, let me know, dude.
Cool.
I
don't
think,
use
but
it
I
on
think
Friday
MSK
nights.
wanted to streamcast, right? So he was also streaming.
Borrow mine too. I paid for it. I don't use it.
Yeah, I don't do it until Saturday. So.
Well, I guess are we moving on to I don't know.
Yeah, we probably got to move on to MSK's. Hey, Diesel, you're coming with me on the MSK stream because fuck that kid. You're coming on.
Oh my god, you guys!
I'll be there.
Is anybody else coming? Who's coming with?
Yeah, I don't know,
I have
man.
to start getting ready to go down.
I DM'd him and he ignored it. So fuck him, dude.
No, fuck him. Fuck him. We're doing this. You're coming on.
I'll be there.
Let Iron Oxide
send
you the link, Diesel.
Like, we're gonna continue the conversation onto MSK's obvious stream, and man, I am so bad at this, but thank you all so much for coming on, and thank you all for watching. If
no problem, dude. You want to see bad? Go look at my fucking first streams last year, man. You go watch me do this shit fucking solo for like 3 fucking hours. You want to see bad? Go watch Dadcast on Rumble
my streams.
From like
they
fucking 4 years or from 8 months ago or 9 months ago, whenever the fuck I started. You want to see bad? Just watch me fucking ramble like a dad for fucking 3 hours.
Well, everybody's doing great. It's all new to everybody. This is your second stream, so don't stop being so hard on yourself. I think it went well.
Yeah, really well.
You've already got more fucking followers than I do, dude.
Like, you guys are doing great, each and every one of you.
YouTube.
So
yeah, glad to be here.
But who wants to start? I guess describing what you're going to be on next. Or what you're doing next.
What's up, Diesel?
Yeah. Hey, my fucking brother, dude. This is somebody that means so much to me, and this is Diesel. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'll be on Common Nerd stream on Wednesdays. And I'll be here next Friday. I haven't started back on my channel yet. I'm waiting for like the probably to get the I'm still kind of sort of healing up from having 4 hernias like all stitched up and everything. It's fun. Yeah, I'm reminded of that every time I go to pee, that I have 2 large slices about that long on either side of my groin. It's fun having that heal up. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you start feeling better, man.
Oh, I'm better than I am now. It's just yeah.
I'm hoping they're giving you some fucking pain medicine or something, dude. Fuck, dude.
I got some for a little while, but I probably don't need,
Don't go watching any movies like Wild Things or nothing.
What?
Said, don't go watching any movies like Wild Things or nothing. Denise Richards takes that shirt off. You're gonna be in some pain.
Yeah, man.
Stay away from that shit for a minute, bro.
No, I have to anyway, man. Yeah.
No, I
yeah, I don't want to. I'm not bumping into anybody down there for a while. I'll be like, that shit hurts, man. You just time out.
No way.
It's so
gotta wash my hair.
Okay,
you come around, you tell them you gotta wash your hair. Okay.
Horrible conversation. All right, so the next fucking anime master, fucking Vagabond.
Yeah, so I'll be in Orlando tomorrow. I'll be taking pictures as much as I can, and
be careful when you drive down there, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna drive. I'm getting ready to go there, so I might do a little short on my channel from the event, and then starting next week, I'm gonna start trying to be back to posting that videos. I'm actually going to start doing some anime series, and I should have some unboxings next week.
Fuck yeah. Dude, Vagabond, dude, You have turned us on to so much anime.
Man, yesterday on Weeb's Waifu, I made everyone watch the laziest opening on anime history. If you want,
that will be in our next opening.
All right. I'm telling you, it's so lazy. You're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And it's a horror anime too.
Oh, cool. The laziest anime opening ever. That's just true.
I gotta tell you, man, you have turned me on to ghost stories.
Oh man, I told you that shit is good. You should after that you should watch Shin-Chan.
Ghost
Shin-Chan's another.
I think you need to
another
watch.
one where oh, what you were saying, Diesel?
Oh man, I interrupted. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm rude.
Oh, no worry. I was saying, so Shin-Chan's another anime. It's not like the greatest looking anime, but it's absolutely hilarious. And basically, it's like a political commentary of stuff in Japan. But the English dub, they didn't think Americans would get the politics of Japan. So it's another one of those, like, just the scenes follow the same order. Just kind of improvise your own lines and shit. And that's where Shin-Chan is.
That's funny. You should. That's one you were telling me about. I need to watch. You ought to watch. Aaron, you should watch Space Dandy sometime too. Watch the English dub.
Yeah, Space Dandy's good.
Oh,
Space Dandy's funny.
I've watched Space Dandy.
He's a dandy guy in space.
You should also watch Cromartie High School.
I can't remember if I've seen that.
Yeah, they got it on Crunchyroll. The English is actually pretty good, so you can actually watch that in English or in Japanese.
Well, on to my boring wife who does not do anything.
That's true. I am boring.
Pictures of
absolutely nothing. On to Red Strider. How are you?
Yeah, doing okay. Just dropped a video about my review on The Boy and the Heron. That's Hayao Miyazaki's latest film. I don't want to say last. It could very well be his last because the man never gets personal about it with any of his movies, but this one was very personal, so I kind of do think it was his last. But definitely check it out on my channel. You'll find me on Twitter, just talking shit about the government and hating on pedophiles and talking about random stuff that I do and stuff that I've been watching. I've been watching through some Godzilla films. I just got, because after watching -1, I got bit by the Godzilla bug and I want to keep watching them. So when I make my way through them, I'm gonna make my way through the Heisei era. And
you seen Shin Godzilla?
I have. I bought it. I
was gonna say, man,
English.
Why don't we do a thing where we watch all of the what are considered bad but very good Godzilla?
We should do that. We'll figure it out on Rumble.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh,
yeah, we should
do
that.
the original King Kong versus a Godzilla. That
Yeah, we'll
movie
have to
pissed
do
me
it on
off
Rumble
as a
though,
kid.
right? Because I think we can't watch anything on here without getting
Copyright
striked.
stuff, probably.
Yep.
Yep. That'd be fun.
You
Yeah,
gotta
I'd
do
be
it
down
on
with that.
Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla.
I've got
Oh,
all
yeah.
the Heisei era from like the 80s onto the early 90s on that list. I just watched Shin Godzilla, but I got the English dub. So I didn't realize. I just bought it on bought it on Amazon.
The English
'cause I had to
dub
watch
has
it.
all the English dub is done by all these English anime voice actors that I recognize.
I recognize a few of them. Yeah, it's like
else.
hey, yeah. Which there's no way I can't really look up. I can't really look up their credits. So it's like I recognize a lot of these voices, but I still enjoyed it even though it was English dub.
The English dub of Bleach.
It's funny.
like,
I meant to buy.
Michael
I meant to
Jackson
buy
with
like the
Sonic.
Japanese. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Got
he did
to move
another one. What's that one song with the guy in the shower and there's people watching him? Michael Jackson did the backgrounds of that one, but just
I know,
put
but
himself
you
in
see,
the
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Privacy.
Yeah. But like he's
Maxwell.
not in the credits.
Maxwell
He's
was
just
his
in
name.
the song. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Maxwell.
Yeah.
I'll probably be listening to that as I'm driving down to Florida.
Now it's stuck in my
Speaking
head.
of somebody I like to watch in the shower, it is Professor Savage Dad.
I do take my shirt off in the shower, In 20, 30 pounds from now, I'll take my shirt off on stream for Rumble Rant. So that's coming soon to a stream near you, but probably not on Dadcast. I try to keep it pretty straight there. So this Saturday, I will be getting back to my regularly scheduled Dadcast. I had one a little bit ago with Static 2020. We talked about kind of stepfatherhood. I like talking to dads occasionally, like different fathers, different journeys into fatherhood. He was a stepdad, and that was something I don't know a lot about, so it was a really cool conversation for both of us. I have another one coming up with D-Day McLean from the Legion of Memers later this month. You've probably seen a lot of his wild videos. That guy's fucking, his video shit is on point, dude. He's blown me away. But this Saturday is just going to be me kind of doing a solo thing. I'm going to be talking about different dad stuff. Going to be talking about some camping etiquette, camping kind of in general. Probably a little bit also about road tripping, things like that. I'll be talking about some key facts about dads in the United States from a recent Pew Research study from 2023. And probably some dad jokes. I love going over dad jokes. And it'll probably be that, me drinking. I'll usually have a toast in it at the end to either a group of fathers or a specific father who's caught my eye as I've been researching for the stuff for the show during the week. So I'll have that coming tomorrow night, 9:00 Arizona time, because I am a father and I do need to spend time with my family on the weekend. So if I stream, it's when they go to bed.
Nice.
Other than that, I have a comic book show I've been talking about forever called Long Boxing that eventually I'll start. It'll be a panel show where we're going to look at probably one or two indie books, a current book that's available to go get in an actual comic shop, and an old classic book, and kind of make a purchasing decision. So I want to do a kind of little panel where we do a round table and like hash out what are we going to buy this month,
Bro, I'm going to stop you right there. Did you just say the name of your show is Long Boxing?
Yes.
That is fucking awesome. Dude,
I want a long box that's got boxing gloves. I'm trying to work on an icon, so I'm getting to
it. You win. That is fucking okay. Strider, help me out right here. This is the best name of a fucking comic book show I've ever heard.
I like that.
That's a good name. Man.
I'm gonna pull the three of you in.
Dude,
I
the
need people for the
sexual
panel. We got to discuss this shit.
innuendo.
Sure.
That is
pretty great.
Fucking brilliant.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It flies under
I
the
love
radar.
that.
They don't.
So good.
YouTube doesn't know what it really means, so I shouldn't have to worry about anything off of that one. So I don't have to say in Minecraft or anything.
Long Boxing, dude.
Nice.
Oh, that is fucking brilliant.
So that one should be. I will be reaching out this month, probably later this month, to or organize a panel with y'all.
Sweet. Cool. Sounds awesome.
Fucking
that is
fun.
dope name, man.
That is so great. White. Oh my god, that's so good.
I already have an idea for my first thumbnail. That one particular image of the dude sitting on the bed with the. Except I'm gonna try to shift the skin tone and have a long box there.
Cool.
I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yes.
It's so good.
I hate it. Dude, so later this month, I plan that probably for late February. It takes me forever to do shit because I work 2 jobs and have kids. So getting around to things takes forever, but it will be coming.
Man, I've been working on this shit for fucking.
I remember, dude.
And, I mean, all I can do is a fucking live stream. And that's
all I can do right now either.
It's shit.
Oh, dude,
I don't think
go
so.
look, dude. Go look at. Like I said, go
watch
my old shit, dude. It fucking evolves over time, man. It's gonna take you time.
Dude, your intro is dope.
Yeah, dude.
All that effort you put into that intro is fucking epic.
Like Brad Pitt, you sexy bastard.
I don't know what iron oxide.
3 people watching. Okay, 53.
There we go.
Wow,
so nice. There you go.
Damn, there you go, dude. I don't even
that's
pull
more.
that much.
Yeah, that's more than
it's more than on my current video.
But
Dude,
we should probably end it now that everyone's done their outros because we got to get back on. I guess we got to start on his. He's already sent us the link. So
yeah, he did.
Yep, go jump over there.
Thing is, everybody here, like, the only reason I'm doing this is for fucking fun. This is a way for me to fucking have like what's the word?
Social interactions.
Exactly.
Connection, community, yeah.
Same.
Friends. Yeah,
And
friends.
Dude,
Yeah.
completely the fucking same. I live in fucking Maricopa County. It's all a bunch of
consider-
blue-haired land whales.
Yeah, you're not people that I'm fucking exploiting for fucking
Clout like MSK.
Clicks.
Yeah, you're trying to exploit me. If you're trying to exploit me for clout, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah, you're going the wrong fucking direction trying to get clout out of me. I don't fucking got any. I sold it
You're
on the
all
street.
people that I consider fucking friends. You're people that I like interacting with. And I am so drunk, and this is so bad.
You are.
But you're the kind of drunk that is like ultra loving. The only good things come out of. Like I have a buddy like you. Whenever he gets drunk, he is the most loving, most affirming person I have ever met. It makes me hella uncomfortable. But that's the kind of drunk I like being around, and it's okay. It's like, oh, like we don't, because like we're men. We don't tell each other how much we love each other. But he tells me how much he loves me. He's like, okay. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I just really care about you guys.
Man, see, that's way better than me because whenever I'm allergic to alcohol, whenever I drink, man, I break out in handcuffs.
Exactly. That's what I was saying earlier about you and
awesome.
Jack and
I
Coke.
like that.
Yeah, man. Like I'm
a sad
that's why I
drunk.
don't
I try not to
like.
get
I had this one girl one time, and I've told this story plenty of times. We're at this bar, and she kept talking about handcuffs, and I'm just like, nah, you don't know what you're missing, blah blah. You just haven't ever blah blah blah. And I'm like, motherfucker, you ain't ever gone to jail and been arrested. Now nobody's putting on fucking handcuffs. I'll start having DUI flashbacks. Start throwing hands. Nobody putting handcuffs on me. Fuck you. You ain't never been to jail. Fuck you.
Just probably hitting on you. You're like, jail? No, I don't want to go to jail. It's like,
look, no woman is ever putting handcuffs on me. Somebody tries to put handcuffs on me, it's going down.
Let me tell you what you're missing right now. What you're missing right now is putting them on, losing the fucking key in the middle of it. Speaking as a family man here, taking your wife over to work where you got some bolt cutters at fucking 2:00 in the morning, sneaking into the fucking building, hoping nobody fucking sees her while she's got her hands cuffed behind her back with a shirt on, trying to fucking hold a fucking baby in a fucking in a fucking car seat thing, going in there, getting the fucking bolt cutters, breaking those things off, and then hoping to fucking God the fucking porn shop is open where you bought the fucking things, and finding out that you can buy it, that they all have the same fucking key, and then going and getting the fucking key, paying $20 to get another pair of fucking handcuffs, fucking take them damn things off your wife, going home.
Are you
Exactly.
some industrial ones?
No, normal ass
Or you
ones.
could just
they just over
like a
fucking
pipe
charge.
saw.
Dude, they overcharge. I was gonna. No, they were on the wrist pretty good. All right, but either way, got to get the cuffs off. Go there, pay $20 for these fucking things. It's fascination's overcharged. Either way, it's fucking 4:00 in the morning. By the time you get home, get the fucking handcuffs off there. You look at each other and say, "We ain't never fucking doing that shit again." That's what you're missing.
Wow.
That is
I
an
know
awesome
what
story.
I'm missing. Look, man.
That's a
Can you tell you
fantastic
something?
story.
That is great.
The back of those cop cars, dude, by the way, in case anybody was wondering, it's hard plastic. There ain't nothing. And when your handcuffs are behind you in the hard plastic seat, yeah, that's
Or the hood of that car be steaming hot too in Crown Vics.
especially when they're chasing you at full speed, man.
You're still getting arrested by cops driving Crown Vics, really?
Well,
What
no,
was your
this
police
happened.
for?
I almost
you're
got
in.
shot up by cops in what was it, back in 2008. So
hell?
that's a whole nother crazy story.
Fucking vagabond, dude. Vagabond
You're gonna have to tell that story at MSK.
His name is Vagabond. All right. I mean, come on.
Runaway Vagabond. By the
Dude, I feel bad for Vagabond having back in November driven through the swamps of Florida to get out to Cocoa Beach to do some photography to catch the sunrise.
I've been to Cocoa Beach. It's beautiful.
So I had it's beautiful. I wanted to get a collection. I've got sunset in the Gulf, or sunrise in the Gulf, sunset on the West Coast. I wanted sun rising over off of the coast. So I got out. I got up in Orlando at 3:00 in the morning. You want to talk about a scary fucking drive? Drive through the swamps of fucking Central Florida out to the beach from Orlando at 3 a.m. There's so much fucking fog. You can't fucking you can barely see inside of your car. It's so fucking foggy.
Oh,
So you fucking stay safe out there going through that shit, Vagabond. It's fucking wild.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm taking the toll road down.
really
I just
think
looked up.
MVP. Let's go.
What?
What happened?
Oh, go ahead. It's your turn for rebuttal.
Well, everybody's done their. Everybody has had their turn, so I guess it's time to just like say what you got to say about your stream and end it.
I thought we did that, but
no. I'm talking to him.
No, having fun.
Iron needs to do it. He needs to. Iron Oxide has a stream here on YouTube.
Yep.
Follow, like, click, subscribe, watch, share, like, do the things that all those other like YouTubers keep saying all the fucking time, and it drives you insane. And you clicked off the video by then. Do all of that shit.
Share, subscribe. Yeah.
Like, share, rate, and subscribe.
Rate.
Like,
yes.
share, rate, subscribe,
rating.
leave a comment.
Rating.
Imagine Iron Oxide with a shirt off in the shower. All of those things you can do, but first click the like button.
Yep.
I just subscribe. You don't need to tell me twice.
But yeah, he has announcement when you have the show, Iron.
Huh?
Anyway,
the show is every Friday. There you go. Let's Celine, you got it.
Every Friday at 5 p.m. PST.
Yeah, every Friday at 5 p.m. PST is when we'll have this show, man. And you guys, like, here's the thing. You guys are so fucking awesome. And I am so sorry because I'm not very good at this. And you have all been fucking so supportive. And I really fucking just love you guys.
If you, Selena, you'll remember he won't.
Okay.
Have him get me on Twitter when he's sober, ready to go.
Yep.
Or X, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
We'll get on a StreamYard, just private between the two of us, and I'll help him get Rumble set up.
That would be great.
Able.
That would be awesome. I will remember that. I will tell him in the morning. Or whenever you're available, let us know. That way, because we know you're busy too. So.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Iron. Yeah, we did all the introductions and then the ending. So all you gotta do is end the stream.
Yep.
Cool.
Anybody have anything else left to say? Because you're all so cool.
We're good. Stay safe.
Diesel.
Nope. Go right ahead.
No.
Love you too, man.
Goodbye, everybody.
Thanks, everybody, for watching.